Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. Good afternoon. Happy time zone wherever you're at. I appreciate you being here. We love you guys. Hope everybody had a good weekend and is off to a good start this week. We're going to get back into No Man's Sky today and see about they added the ability to have more than one settlement and the ability to upgrade the individual buildings within your settlement. I think even some new buildings have been added. So we're going to get into that and see about, we've got another settlement now. So we have the one that we've had, since they introduced settlements. And then we have a new one now. So we want to get both of them upgraded. It'll take a lot of, a lot of back and forth and got to go get this, get that, and wait while they're upgrading and be popping back and forth a bit. Maybe visiting some of our big bases that we've made. Just let me know in chat what y'all want to see on that in that regard, and we will get right into it. Thanks again for being here. So good to have everybody. All right, back to No Man's Sky. Perhaps if I can tab into it. Okay, so starting off here, I'd like to actually give a little preview of where we're at, what we're looking at. So this is my very first, went into some photo mode settings there erroneously. I would try this again. We used to hitting spacebar to go up, but in No Man's Sky photo mode, you need to actually look up or look down to, well, no, I'm sorry, Q and E change height, don't they? So this is our original settlement from when they added settlements. It has expanded a little bit, and then you can see in blue all of the bees everywhere. So individual buildings and shops and production facilities and whatnot can be upgraded, C through S being the best. So these are only a B right now. We'll have to go look at our other settlement, the new one. I believe that one is all C's, so it's got even more work to be done. But while we're here, I thought maybe we would just take a peek at, let's hide that HUD for a moment. Thought maybe we could just take a peek here at this base that I've placed down at the first settlement. So this is one of our first main bases. Oh, I can't back up anymore. Just have to look down a little bit. So we've got a couple of landing pads and some infrastructure, cargo and cargo cranes, and we've got surplus depots, supply depots, sorry, here. These are going to be connected to various deep mining ore drills that are out throughout the level here, and then, or the planet, the region, I should say. I don't have them too far across the planet, but and then over here, we've got our storage facility. If it would pop on into render, it'd be great. I don't know if it's going to render because my body is too far away. So here's a look at the shell of the storage. Go check that out in a minute. But coming in from the landing pad, that also still does not go up. We'll just walk through. We'll go walk through. So this is our view off the back deck. Pretty nice. It is nighttime right now, unfortunately, so we'll have to use our imagination for the colors, but this planet is beautiful. Also, this planet did not get, so far, knock on wood, this planet has not been nerfed with bad weather, or it did get these guys after one of the updates, these little crabs. Let me know in chat how the stream looks. It's a little low on the frames, but we deal with what we can deal with here. If we need to hop over to something else, we sure will. But for now, we're going to see what we can do with it. We've got a garden down below there. It's got a little bit of every crop in the game. And then this is the main base here. Go back around back and we'll pop in here. the back deck. These doors I've got set on sensors, so they are automatic. My frames aren't great. I wonder if, let's see about if the anti-aliasing options can help us out here. I believe that would be here. We are working on a little bit of a limited system until we get this new one up and going. It is in the works, but alright, so scrolling down, we've got VSync off, anti-aliasing. Now what is this ground truth? Ambient occlusion creates realistic shadowing around objects. Unlike traditional shadowing, GTAO can account for the occlusion of light, creating non-uniform shadows that add depth of scene. This setting only affects GPU performance, and it is currently set to enhanced. I don't think my GPU is going to like that, nor do we need extra details in shadows, I don't think, today. So go ahead and long press to apply that change. That's got to help. What is anisotropic filtering? Improves the clarity and crispness of textured objects when viewed from a distance. Only affects GPU performance, and it's set to 2. I assume we can turn that down to 1. Probably do not need it on max. 2 is pretty low if the max is 16, but still. Alright, now this is what I'm wondering about. It's currently set to FSR 2.0. It's a AMD. Now, we have an NVIDIA card. Do y'all know if that matters? Can you use that setting with the NVIDIA card? I do also see we've got a little bit of an ad there going on Twitch, so we appreciate everybody hanging out through that. It'd be pretty quick and painless. So, alright, so the anti-aliasing, I think we might want to try different options here. The Intel XeSS looks a little higher performance than our system is, so I kind of want to say that we want FXAA. It says it may be a blurred image, but let's see if that likes us any better. Standing by. What happened to our music here? Is this just a really quiet song? It is just a really quiet song. Okay, we'll get back to that. Make sure our game capture's on. Here we go. It doesn't seem the performance is being great. So about these sensors I mentioned, the doors would typically oh my gosh, this is horrible. We got 14 frames. Okay, let's not do FXAA then. Oh man, the lag is unbearable. I've streamed this before. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I may need to cap my frames lower. Man, this is rough. But the builds are pretty impressive, so if we can get into them, that would be phenomenal. Back down here, we've got motion blur turned off, we've got HDR turned off. Let's see, FXAA. I mean, I can put it on, try the, it says it's sharper than which doesn't appear to be, oh, there it goes. I was going to say it didn't appear to be an option for me for a moment there. That's not what I want to look at. That's not what I want. There you are. Let's see. So we want to try the TAA. There it is. Which one's good for potato PCs? That's what we need to know. It's got us to 25 on the encoder. Stream is, oh, this is a little unplayable, folks. We may need to pull out. Maybe if we'll just get away from this ridiculous base, but that's going to be kind of a catch-22. Is that's what we're here to see, is the ridiculous bases, right? What is how do actually switch to first person in this game. I believe it's in the hotbar here. Under settings. There it is. It's the little man there, I think. Toggle camera view. There we go. Much nicer. I'll tell you what, just being in first person improved things dramatically. That's insane. Just not rendering my character. I mean, he's pretty amazing looking, but it's nuts. Okay, so this is the main floor of this base. It's the living area. Got a little den. Gotta have the bar front and center here in this time. And over here, this was fun. At the time, this was kind of the only option for water. So this is supposed to be our little hot tub here. Put that off the screen. Hot tub. Did what we could. Kind of mirrored the den over on the other side. And then upstairs, and of course we've got the aquariums. Some of the floors here lately and other surfaces, you just fall right through. I just fell right through that floor. A little interesting, but it saves us a trip down the stairs, I guess. So coming down these stairs, down here is kind of the production area. Got all the essentials. So we've got kind of some cooking area, teleporter, that's a base computer, save point, research, first aid, trade terminal, appearance modifier over here. We've got all three, I believe. Yes, all three sizes of refiners, just for posterity. Got to have some, this is where you change your clothes, right? Change your clothes right here, so of course we're going to have some closets, a pantry, or a dresser, I guess I should say. And then we also have all four of the NPCs, the mechanic here, weapons guy, the scientist over here in the corner. They're all up on my freighter right now, is why the actual characters themselves aren't in here. And then this is the overseer. He's like the boss man. And then down underneath, we've got our power for the base, an array of solar panels and batteries. This game does not require your solar panels to be in view of the sun. They just have to be in the base. These doors are very cool looking, but kind of hard to get through when you have a bunch of windows next to them. That's the door there. There's two of them actually. It's still hard to get out of here sometimes. And then up on the roof, I've been playing Space Engineers, so I keep hitting X to like activate my jetpack. Why can I never flying on my head into the beam there? So up on the roof here, we've got a rooftop garden. Let's see if I can make my way through here. Something hurt me just now. We have a hostile plant in our garden. At any rate, this is the last NPC. His terminal, rather, the agricultural terminal. He's the gardener. And then we've just got a bit of a kind of mostly decorative rooftop patio up here, but you do have these standing planters where you can farm them for carbon. So just going around the top here one time gives you quite a bit of carbon. You can stack these things thick and deep. Always have plenty of carbon. So once more with the view out the back here now that it's daytime. It's so good. This planet's very unique, very pretty. And it used to not have those guys, but I don't know. The pink is kind of nice to look at, and they're not aggressive, so they don't bother me too much. We're on to the landing pad and the storage, so we can get to work. That was the automatic doors behind us there, going into the base. Looks great when things render in. So we've got twin landing pads up here we saw aerially before. And again, if you have any questions at all about anything you're seeing or anything in your save, in your game, do not hesitate to let me know. I may not know the answer, but we will find out together. There's a sentinel somewhere here. What's the scanner? F. Okay. A scanner darkly. He looks like he may be in my storage. I believe he is clipped into my wall there. That's awesome. So anyway, this is the storage warehouse over here. I've got all of the, and I've numbered them right down here on the bottom, on the floor, but I've got all of the large quantum storage containers. And, oh, I hate ads. We've got ads going again on Twitch already. What are we, 20 minutes in? It's like every 20 minutes. It's pretty intense. Thank you for sticking through those. And then here in the middle, we've got stacks on stacks on stacks of crates, which you can stand here in front of this thing and just hold down E, and it'll go through and grab all these goodies from all of the crates. And these barrels contain 3 items per barrel. And you can build these once you unlock them at the anomaly, at the research board. So there it is. Our storage warehouse in a nutshell. How to get into this nutshell? No idea. We just work with what we got, folks. And moving on out into the town. Go to town. I wish you could, it's kind of neat sometimes, but I wish you could place this decorative object here. Just, mind you, that part of it and those guys right there, we added those in. So, but yeah, I wish you could. Actually, it's been a little while since I played this game. Did we add those in? We've got another one up here. I think it's actually part of the, might be part of the decoration. How do you build in this game? Is it? It's been too long. It was Z, right? Z? Yes, Z. So where is that? Well, this is new. This automated trap. An autonomous fishing device designed for long-term deployment in a wide range of water conditions. That seems incredibly handy. So where is the, it's going to be over here in the decorations tab. Keep an eye out on things there. Where is the, he's right here. So yes, it does have the globe tree and the sail palm combined into this rock garden part. And then we change that scaled R into F. You can shrink and enlarge, gigantify things. So that's very good. Now how do we get back out of it? I think it's just right click a bunch of times. All right. Now we're a little lost. Where are we at? Okay. So heading into town. Let's see about getting some of these updated. What's it gonna take? I think I remember the biggest bummer of all. Stuck on something. Oh, on my wall. I guess I should have taken the stairs I installed. There's the ship that we're flying around at the moment. This beautiful solar ship. A bad man. I'll have to check that out. But, righty. Hey there, bud. How you doing? Okay, this seems like as good a place to start as any, huh? Wireless distribution hub. Well, let's take a look at the wireless distribution hub. This settlement, by the way, is called New Ripton. Ripton is Balak's last name in our adventures. So, upgrade unavailable. Another construction site requires attention. Okay, so when we popped in here last, it's been maybe a month or so, or at least a few weeks, we did start one of these upgrades. I don't recall which building it is, and I wonder if you can see from the holograms above the building. It'd be nice to not walk around to every one of them. Let's see. Over here, I think it may have been this. Does this have a This doesn't even, oh, it does have a B. Where's your, oh, is there your terminal right here? What do you got going on? Specialty Trade Hub. Upgrade unavailable. Another construction site requires attention. Let's get a little verticality on the scene here. Oh, that looks pretty vertical. And it also has a E above it. Okay. Help me see where we're supposed to work on. I don't recall having two of these towers, but I guess we are in fact around each one. It doesn't look like any of them have any kind of indication on the exterior of the building that it needs attention. Remember, let's run to our office right quick. I think it's yep. Just pop into the overseer's office and see if maybe it can give us a little bit of inlight. Oh, look, this one's green. This looks like it needs our attention. Looky there. So we get a green check mark once the upgrade is complete. This was the multi-dimensional storeroom, and we have now upgraded it to a B, I guess. Oh, reopen building. We're going to unveil the upgraded structure. Cool. That's neat. Let's see how that works. Look at that. Hey, upgraded to A class. Let's go. Get the fireworks. We're so excited. So exciting. Very good. And that added 20,000 production per day. I guess I'm just going to pop right here to the very next one. Keep them close. So this is a red holographic indicator above this one now with the A on it. Those do spin so you can see it from whichever direction if you're not facing the right way. I hear you over there, Sentinel. Where are you at? You are right there. I'd rather not get in a huge Sentinel battle at the moment, so we're going to just let him go on about his way, if you will. And let's take a look at what the condensing tower can do. We can upgrade to an A class with 3 quantum computers. That seems cheap. Oh, we need to get those in our pocket first. Okay, I understand the assignment. Now, one neat thing is they provide short-term teleporters in this game. That is a superheated heat storm out there. If we can stay indoors for a moment, that'd be great. But anyway, the short-range teleporters are these guys here. And so I've got one of these to take us from the overseer's office back to the landing pads next to storage. And then there's another one, and where does that other one go? It goes from the landing pad there to, gee, I think it goes down into the production area of the base. Well, maybe we'll just have to take a ride and see. I don't remember where that teleports us to. Alright, so this will take us to the landing pad. This one takes us... where? Oh, this one takes us to the center of town. Because when you first, if you teleport to a settlement using the intergalactic portals, you know, the teleporters in the game, but we need to be in the storage dome. If you teleport to a settlement, it doesn't teleport you to your office, it teleports you. Is that guy still in here? And where are all of the rest of my crates? Hello? Are they gonna slowly start rendering in? Interesting. There they go. Okay, supercomputers. It's a quantum computers. We'll search out 3 quantum computers. Oh my goodness. This will be so fun. Alright, now we can... no, we can't. I know there's a way to just sort through inventories. Is it just right here in your pocket? It's just everything's quantum teleportational, enabled to the starship, and the freighter item teleportation teleportation enabled. I don't believe our freighter is in this system. Let's remedy that immediately, if not soon. Now, if we get our freighter into the same system that we're in, then no matter what planet we're on, wherever we are, there's our freighter. We can't see much in the separated stars here, okay. So this settlement is a Korvax settlement. The other settlement we have is Get settlement, and that one we just got started on. So there's lots to do there. Alright, so yeah, we should be able to get into the freighter. There we go. So these are all of our large storage boxes around next to us here. So let's see if we have quantum computer. We should probably just make 3 quantum computers, shouldn't we? Although I do want to send all of these to, it says there's no, oh, there we go, storage container inventory. Now we'll put them in the starship right now so we can put them right where they go next time. So that should just be a little double X click here. Alrighty. 3 quantum computers coming up, hopefully. Wow. Reality anchor, anomalous scaffolding. I think these had something to do with the with one of the quests that you had to do. Perhaps part of the Atlas. Perhaps part of the Atlas quest line, or maybe the autophage quest line. Alright, we have quantum computers right here. Now when you go to click this, we didn't used to know this, you can use left and right movement buttons, A and D, to build more than 1. So we need 3 here. And I believe is it E? No, that's going to view our craft steps. We just click it, okay. Tell you, it is a booger bouncing around between different games. Variety Gaming will challenge your short-term memory for controller setups. Where's this guy? Her. Okay, I see we're in an ad break. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out. Man, I've got to adjust those ads. It looks like they are just out of hand. It's a minute, and that's a 2-minute ad break. No, a minute and a half. That was a 90-second ad break. It's insane. Gotta get on that. I thought we had it set quite a bit lower than that, but thank you for sticking through, helping the channel through that. It really helps out. Okay, we're going to upgrade to A class with 3 quantum computers. Now, so that is working now. Just got us an hourglass symbol. Upgrade the condensing tower. And I believe it'll show us here how long it's going to take. Oh my goodness, it takes an hour. Okay, well let me confirm that you can in fact only do 1 at a time. That'd be pretty rough. It is pretty grindy. Hello? There's this building. There it is. It's kind of barely hiding there. You fellas look like you've had better days. We're going to just verify this right here and then go ahead and jump into a ship and get out of here. So, upgrade unavailable, another building is being upgraded. So you can, in fact, only do 1 building at a time. We are going to need to find other content to fill the stream here, because it sounds like we're only going to be able to upgrade 3 or 4 of these buildings per settlement. So, and as you can see, there are many more, like 3 or 4 buildings in the settlement. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. Try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many buildings do I have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25. So there's 24 to 25 buildings, and that means it's going to take 24 hours IRL to upgrade this settlement to an A-class settlement. That's pretty rough. Pretty grindy. Let's go check our other settlement. I do not remember what it's called, but I believe it will drop us through the floor. This is insane. 8 years and oh, that's neat. So what can we do to improve this situation for us? Let's get back into this. Do we need to just crank down the graphics perhaps? Post-processing controls the quality of post-processing effects such as motion blur and sun shafts. Man, reflections are good, but I guess let's just look at what it's gonna look like. That affects VRAM as well. Inequality I feel like might be fine. Heavily affects CPU and GPU performance. Well, we do need some help, don't we? I'm not sacrificing water. Don't really want to sacrifice the base either when near large player bases. How many base parts are visible at the same time? Yeah, I want to leave that alone. Hopefully some of these other adjustments will help us out. Let's apply that and see how that gets us. Okay, we'll do a restart then. Quick restart, quick reload. Now we should be able to, oh, there it goes. Last saved 1 minute ago. That seems good. Just load right back into here. Into this save here, we've only got 300 hours in it, 298 hours. Now, one thing about this save, though, we've got some amazing places to play in and live in and tour, but we're also right at the cap for building parts. So we can't really build much else in this entire save. I believe the number, unless they've updated it in some of the recent updates, but I believe the number is 25,000 parts that you can place in any given save, and I think we're right at that cap. I mean, like within a couple of pieces. At one point we were already at it. We've had to delete bases before to make other things happen. This does seem much better. Much better. Do we still fall through floors? Let's get back inside here. See if maybe our floors will render. This was one that was dropping us through right there for sure. These stairs were dropping us through. Can we go up the stairs on? It was these stairs right here. Moment of truth. Oh wow, let's go. Alright, this can be playable. I don't need to see all my batteries, I guess, so that's not the end of the world. Alright, let's head over to that other settlement. See if we can remember it. We've got a tab here for settlements, which is fantastic. Let's see, it's 1111T, whatever that Latin symbol is, 101, more Latin. Oh, sounds good. Go there. Oh, we have a visitor waiting, and we are in so much debt. Okay, we need help here. We need help with this place. Let's go. We're probably or possibly also going to be under attack by sentinels when we arrive. So, fingers crossed. feel free to try out our new emotes as well. Drop a follow, and we've added some custom emotes now that we're affiliated. Feels so good. We got that affiliate last week, right at the 1 month mark actually for that. So, all right, here is our settlement. It doesn't appear to be under attack. So we're going to get into our Bossman administration terminal and greet this settlement visitor. Take a look at that. Okay. I apologize for any notification sounds today. I do have to have my phone volume up a little bit. Got some important projects in the air that we're going to be hearing on very potentially this morning. Alright, so greet a settlement visitor. Ooh, a mysterious warning from the new arrival. Settlement machinist Ilongori claims to have followed a call from an automated distress signal. They have faced the crimson that lurks beneath the star, beyond the stars, and share this warning. Okay, that's an Omega Alpha 1 EUD. It's good. The truth. The truth is important to share. Always attempt to share the truth, especially for those who are in the dark. For this service, they ask only for a small token, a mere trifle. So it looks like we can heed the warning, and it will add 8,600 units to our space bucks to our debt, or we can just dismiss them. Well, what do you think, Chad? Heed the warning or dismiss. We have been everywhere in the galaxy and faced the crimson that lurks beyond the stars ourselves. So I feel like we probably may have a redundant warning coming from this fella. But at the same time, what's 8,600 in debt when you're so far in debt already? I know that attitude has done us wonders here in America, but you know, here we go. Alright, so what can we do productive here? We can view the status. Citizens are all clones, which increases sentinel attention. Network of thought police reduces citizen happiness. We are blessed by the Atlas, which improves citizen happiness, but it's further reduced by our poorly decorated settlement. I get that. And no pets allowed. That is absolutely not okay. We'll be replacing that one very first chance we get. But this autophage language bit here, it decreases sentinel attention, so maybe that balances each other out there. Looks like those may balance, so we are definitely in a very unhappy state in this settlement. So let's see what we can do to improve that. Clear debts to restore production. Right. I mean, I'll just pay the debts. I think it feels like there's something that you can do at the center, like the town center. Where is that? This thing. Forgot this settlement, our second settlement we found is an autophage settlement. So that is gotta be pretty unique. I haven't seen all of that. We missed. How much jetpack do we have left? Not much. We better stop here and fall down. That's what I would advise. We have very little in this settlement. I believe what we need to do is just start building. I can't, so just stop turning. Okay. I think what we need to do is build these. As time goes by, you get opportunities to build more things. So right now, this is going to be an upgrade. Although this settlement also appears to need attention over here already. Got another structure. It's neat the way they do this, I think, because it's just 3 metal plating and then waiting an hour, I reckon. Oh, 20 minutes, okay. Oh, we're not upgrading over here at this settlement, we're actually building. so the construction of things don't take quite as long. But the aesthetics, the graphic feel, the visuals of this settlement are pretty crazy. I can definitely see the difference in the textures. Hey, Purple Ninja, good to have you. How are you doing, bud? Hope you had a good Easter. We're trying to get No Man's Sky, some No Man's Sky action going. I did not know that how long it takes for the upgrades, for the upgrades in the buildings. It's an hour per upgrade. Where is this data? I forget what these are called. But, oh, I can't mine within a settlement. Well, sometimes you can just grab it through the ground. There it is. It was great. How was yours? That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear. We had a good one. Service was fantastic and great worship, and then had a good lunch afterwards. And we don't have any youngins or anything, and our family is out of state, so we didn't have any kind of Easter egg shenanigans. But the wife does have a pup, so that's our little one, and we took him out to the park and saw some. There were some chitlins out there hunting the eggs. So this game takes a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to it. There's only 187,000 activities to do in this game. But performance-wise, like resources, it is pretty heavy. It looks like it's watchable now. We've kind of got it a little better, but I had to turn some things down and adjust some settings. So yeah, it's been interesting. But we'll do a little bit of tours for the builders in the crowd. Go look at some of the bases. They seem to be loading okay now that we've turned things down. Good deal. So where was I? Did I already do? Oh yeah, we're 20 minutes waiting for the next step here. So we may get in a fight. Where in the world did we show? What just happened? Put like 300 hours in this game. That does seem like a lot. I mean, it's a lot for any game, really. I think I'm around twice that. I think. Tell you what, let's we'll just fly up to it. I have my freighter in another system, but we can just summon it to us here and take a look at that. Hopefully the performance is a-okay with it. Here, summon freighter. Get a little farther from the planet with it. Come on, let me has it. So what's your favorite part about No Man's Sky with your exposure so far? Felt like I wasn't even moving for a second there. How far do we have to get away from the planet? This is insane since you can actually stand on the planet's surface and summon your freighter instantly. Maybe I should attempt to summon it, see if it gives me a message. Too close to planet. How far do you have to be? That's insane. Pulse drive away. Alright, here comes business. See how much of the fleet is out. Ooh, none of the fleet is out. We are going to want to send those boys to work. That fleet we've got. So what is... Okay, left, right is roll. I've been playing Space Engineers and favorite character? No, are there characters? I guess there's species, I think. No, I just mean, do you enjoy the exploration or the fighting, the building? There's salvage opportunities now with the dump trucks, whatever they're calling that. That bit the change they made to the Colossus. But yeah, in Space Engineers, it's a typical spaceflight game where you have 6 directions, 6 axes of movement, and you can use your left-right movement keys to strafe in your ship left and right. But in No Man's Sky, there's no strafing, there's only spinning. So if I'm accidentally spinning, it's going to take me a minute to get the flight controls back. But yeah, we have a pretty eclectic fleet here. We've got several ships that were from expeditions of the past. There was even, I believe, a Twitch reward ship. This guy was one special limited time one that a lot of people don't have, and I think they may have reintroduced some of these, but the ones with the red sails that you see, like that guy right there, those are pirate frigates. They come from the large ships that you can warp into battle, the big dreadnought guys. But this one right there that we're looking at is called the. Let me divert back to balanced here. Q and E are usually rolled, and so I'll hit Q often as well, which cycles through your power settings. Just love randomly exploring. Man, this is the game for it, isn't it? Man, between portals and, I mean, you spend your whole life exploring the Euclid galaxy, not to mention the 254 other galaxies in the game. It's insane. But yeah, this one was neat, the Normandy, and then this guy was kind of a newer one here. Here I am trying to fly straight up with spacebar. It's trying to put me into pulse drive. Gotta get out of space engineers mode here. This is the I forget what it's called, but it's a phantom from beyond darkness frigate, and then we do have, I think, 3 living frigates. Now this one here, this has changed colors drastically. I think that's him. That one used to be all. Maybe it's this guy down here. Let's go look at this guy. Where are all these people warping into us? Oh, it's a fleet warping in nearby. This is one of the greatest games ever. It's hard to argue. That is hard to argue. Have you, this is probably a dumb question, but are you aware of and looking forward to, do you have wish listed Light No Fire? Obviously it's a very kind of a different feeling game, but same developers, and whereas this is a procedurally generated universe that's just beyond comprehension in its scale. Light No Fire is going to be a single planet. It's also going to be procedurally generated, but it's a 1-to-1 scale replica of planet Earth. So you picture your video game character walking out your front door and walking, to the coast, catching a boat, going for weeks across the sea to another continent. I don't know if you're in the U.S., but if you went from U.S. to Europe, and it's an entire planet like that. And so they say it's going to be as large exploration-wise as the entire No Man's Sky galaxy, or universe, but it'll just be the one planet. So there'll be places that never get discovered, on the planet. So but it's kind of more of like a fantasy type of game, and the crafting, the building looks more reminiscent of like Enshrouded, which is a really fun building system to work with, and so we're really looking forward to that. Alright, so enough about this fleet here. I feel like we should probably put these boys to work. Land and talk to the navigator. Yeah, we just couldn't get enough of this game. I'll tell you one thing that can potentially ruin it, and I feel like it might have a little bit for me back in the beginning, when you're just not aware of it. You go to the anomaly, and the guy gives you the things, and then now all of a sudden, oh, well, I can just buy everything in the game, and it kind of changes things drastically, so you got to watch out for that, especially there at the anomaly. And of course you can just delete those things when that happens. But okay, so yes, it is the navigator. Captain friend. Game audio okay? Looks like it's coming through pretty good for y'all. Maybe the music is a little low. Also, this game doesn't appear to persist audio when it's in the background. Um, we must wait. What are you saying? I'm excited to share my routes with you, but all of our fleet command rooms. Oh, yes, of course. The boys just got back. Need to go debrief everybody and take all of their loots. So here's the beginning of our freighter base. We've got Fleet Command on the left. This is the exploration planetary probe. I think it's called the exploration table or console or something. But when you fly into a new system, you just hit this right here, and it will. When you open your map, is that not M to open the map? Oh, it's in the X as well, isn't it? Oh, you can. Wait, can you open the map when you're not in space? I don't recall. But anyway, when you open the map, it'll show undiscovered, undiscovered, undiscovered. If you hit the planetary probe here first, if you have this on your freighter, then it will discover all of those planets, and you can see all of the details about them. Of course, the ex-commercial diver has to have the tropical aquariums in everything, every game. If there's not an aquarium in it, giving feedback to the developers. So and then over here on the right side is all of the NPCs, or well, no, it's not all of them, but we have the science fellow over there, and the overseer here. The mechanic is right down here in the industrial area, as well as the weapons specialist is right across on the other side, right there. And then in between them is all of our storage containers, our storage room, industrial storage. And then right up front and center here is what I mentioned earlier. It's the Exocraft summoning module. So if you have this on board, you just pull your freighter into whatever system you're in, and you can summon any of your exocrafts that you've unlocked that you have instantly anywhere on any planet. They have a planetary version as well that you can plop down on a planet you land on before you get this one. But once you get this, it's a game changer. So you know what's crazy? I've actually never completed a full playthrough. I did. Oh, so you've never done the story? But, well, there's actually it's like a dual. So I don't know if you know this. If I'm telling you things you already know, but or anyone else that's listening, but there's a dual stream of story in this game. There's the Artemis quest line, as well as the Atlas quest line, and they're kind of they're sort of at odds with each other. You basically have to choose one or the other. Well, not basically. You do have to choose one or the other, but they're both just really great stories. You kind of hard to follow a little bit, honestly, but very deep, and if you know, for a religious man, it's an interesting take on things. Obviously, it's all fantasy and everything, but yeah, it's an interesting take on explaining, explaining everything. Folks that don't know the truth, it's one possible set of explanations for all of the questions. It's almost reminiscent of the Matrix a little bit in a way, or something similar. So we've also got the appearance modifier, the portal in here, and I think that's kind of it for the main area. Let's pop outside for a moment. Actually, let's get these guys back to work. Priorities. Debrief. Fleet command. So do you have with your exploring, I assume you have a big freighter already? Ours is, I'll have to double check here in a minute to be sure it's this save, but I'm pretty sure it's this save. This freighter is an S-class dreadnought freighter. It's like the unicorn in No Man's Sky, and it took, I don't know how many hundreds of the hours I have in this game were spent finding this ship. It was a lot. It took a lot of hunting. You see, some people don't like it. Some people don't like the visual as good as some of the other freighters, especially now that they've introduced the pirate dreadnought. This ship style was called the dreadnought originally, but now they have the new pirate ships, the big pirate, and I think they call that a dreadnought also. But anyway, those are arguably incredible looking. They have the troughs down the center with their shield generators in them that you got to fly through and bust all that out. Oh, you've got an A class, awesome. Yeah, I had mine was a B forever, and I found several A's, but man, I was looking for that S, so I held off until I finally found one. Um, but yeah, a lot of people like that darker pirate dreadnought, but I just really like the look of this one. Oh, okay, you do have the pirate one. Yeah, the before that one ever got put in the game, this I don't know if you saw the outline when we were flying in, but this dreadnought here, or this freighter here, was called the dreadnought, and I think they're just both called dreadnought now. Yeah, the darker one. I have one of those on another save as well, and they are really neat. What I don't love about it is the color scheme and everything. I mean, it's for some playthroughs, if you're role playing, an outlaw or something, it can be pretty neat. But I'm generally the good guy, So like in Sea of Thieves, for instance, I've been I don't know, I've got I think somewhere around 800 hours or something like that. I haven't played it regularly in a while, but I do still pop on once a month or so on a weekend. And after all those hundreds of hours and all of the treasures and all of the voyages, I have about 1 million gold, because I usually give my loot away. Uh, Once I get a good haul, I try to find another ship on the seas, and um, hopefully they're decent people, and if not, then we fight, and I often lose, so I give my loot away anyway, and I'm okay with that. But also, if they are decent people, I get more pleasure from giving that to folks than from going and selling it. So for that reason, I didn't. That's why I don't. In my main save, that's why I don't fly that dreadnought. But I mean, it's arguably the coolest looking one, with all the details and all the lasers and big turrets and everything on top of it. It's pretty amazing. All right, that's going good. Next. Come on. I'm going to try to just fly through these a little quickly. We've got five of them, if I remember right. I think you can have up to 5 out at once. Yeah, you get a maximum, I think, of 30 frigates that you can have in your fleet, and let's see, you can see the holograms here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can put up to 5 ships in an expedition, and you have, so is it 6 then? Can you have, I think you can only have 5 active at once. Yeah, see, I've only built 5 because it doesn't let you have more than 5. I'm trying to remember, obviously you don't have to put a full 5 ships in an expedition, but if you have ships left over, we'll look at the navigator in a minute. I want to say there may have been a way to kind of overlap them and have a 6th going while 5 are still out, but I don't think so. That's why I just have the 5 here on board. Let's get front and center, apparently. Can I? Thank you. Oh, I gotta get right inside it. Okay. And we have to get that close. Well, this expedition had, which by the way, all of the frigates in my fleet, they're all maxed out. They're all S-class. They're all, just overpowered. So any of the expeditions that I don't even have to look at what ships I'm assigning to what. I still do to try to mix it up. I like these 5 ships that are out here. Obviously, there's a couple living frigates, but other than that, there's probably like a combat, a support, and an exploration or something like that. I try to kind of make them all well-rounded. It just feels more correct. Alright. We'll just check our pockets when this is all over and see if we got anything unbelievable. Actually, when you do get something worth a lot, it will pop up center screen a big pop-up, a big graphic saying, oh, you know, this and this is what was found, and it's this many thousand years old, and it's worth this much money. So you can kind of just very quickly debrief these. For a while, I read them all. They can be very interesting to read the individual entries, but yeah, I just kind of fly through them now. You know, how many hours on this save? I think it was. I actually had to reload it just not long ago. I'm pretty sure it's right at 300 hours. This save here. But this base that we're in is pretty neat. We'll do a little walk around in just a second, but we've got a museum, we've got the Stiller refinery room, we've got an armory with shooting ranges. There's a large apartment. It's pretty cool. It was a lot of fun building it. I say it was a lot of fun building it. It was a lot of fun building it after I acquired all of the silver in the solar system, because that's what it takes to build a big freighter base like this. And so silver is not as fun to find and grind out, but yeah, the base has been a lot of fun building it, and operating out of it has been a blast as well. All right, we're going to go this way first. So again, just a reminder, this is the entry to the bridge, just right there. We've got our receptionist desk here. If anybody has any questions or gets lost, we don't have the "You Are Here" map in the game yet. We're going to run up there in just a minute, but we have, just to show you that there's an enclosed corridor in case we have hostile Stiller environments going on out here, as well as exposed. I said corridor, I meant stairwell. So we have, you can transfer between decks either inside or outside of the ship. You're at your next customer's house. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Purple Ninja. I hope that they are good to you at this job, and we will catch you next time. I'll pop in when I see you for sure. Good luck with it. Still gonna walk around and kind of check out my bits. Just some quick glances in the windows, maybe to remind myself what's what. Oh, that's the museum. It's got all of the reality glitches in it. Awesome. And then, oh, the garden is amazing. I forgot about the greenhouse. It's huge. So we've got our gardener right up here in the middle of all the cash crops. And then we've also got, so this whole front row here is extra cash crops, and then the bulk of the garden behind that is, I think I have one planter for each crop in the game, and then I've lined the walls with the carbon planters, the little planter racks, and then right back here in the corners, if you haven't had these before, if you use these garden walls for the module, you can point at the little blue buttons there, and you can gather carbon from the walls themselves, just like from these planters, like that. So you can just walk around the whole room, just holding down E like that, and just load up on carbon. And then yeah, we've got all the rest of the plants in here. Ooh, that wall doesn't look very healthy, does it? Well, I guess that's fine. It just looked a little dilapidated from a moment away. But yeah, I liked the design of this one with the kind of separated the gardener here for his, you know, his processing and splicing and experimentifying and everything. Oh, buddy, you are you in quantum mode there? Was that a quantum stretch? It looked like you were stretching here and in the next system over at the same time. Huh. And then we have a nutrient processor up here for him to whip up some good recipes. So we've got, I reckon, to do these walkthroughs, if nothing else, for the VODs. Folks can pop in and see some things, hopefully get inspired as I am when I see other amazing builds. This is our museum here. We kind of looked in the window, but just to give a quick glance. we've got all, as far as I know, these are all of the reality glitches in the game. And moving to stern, moving aft from there, these are the large refiners. I think these are, no, these are the stellar extractors. So these guys, let's see if they, no, it is, yeah, that's what I thought. These are large refiners. Yeah, so this is the refinery room. I've got 5 large refiners that you can put to work. I've got a short-range teleporter that will take you back up to the main room, where the trade terminal and portal and everything are teleported. Below this room, on the deck below us right here, is the stellar refiners. So these extract ores and resources from the space, just from, you know, the stellar dust clouds or whatever. Now they do reset every time you enter a new system. It'll start, you know, pumping away at the particulate minerals and the cloud, you know, nebula and everything in that system. So you want to empty these if you're using them for material. You want to empty them before you transfer to another system. See that they don't have anything in them right now because we just got here to the system. Or I just summoned the freighter to the system. But every, I think it's 5 minutes. This says extraction rate, oh, it's 15 per hour. So every hour you'll get 15 of whatever it is that it gets. So in this case, it's processing yellow class stellar material from a yellow star. So that'll give you, I think you get just chromatic metal, and then these would be the green stars, purple star. Well, that's a yellow. Yeah, I don't remember positively how those come through. I don't actually use. It's like trace amounts of the resources. So I don't actually use these a lot, but it's a really neat idea. I like the creativity, the imagination behind it, and the models. I keep thinking like space engineers like just turn on a jetpack with inertia dampeners and hover, you know, a little higher for a better look. So, all right, so we are up on the lower deck. We're down on the lower deck now. I'm gonna whip back around to this side first before we pop in to the last bit that we were looking at a moment ago. So over here, this whole area with no windows, this is the armory, and it has a lot of cargo in it, and, you know, ammo supplies, weapon supplies. Hey, Phyllis. And we've got another big stack of our crates. You can just kind of come over here and stand in the middle of this. Just look, you know, kind of anywhere. You see the E popped off to the side there. I'm just going to hold down E for a minute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to stop counting. It goes forever. Each one of these green crates will give you something, and then each one of these red barrels here give you 3 items. So moving on through here, these are the, I guess he was doing, I think that's long range target practice down there. Let's see. No, this one's long range, long-ish anyway. So this was fun to make. I used the digital sign, I think it's called, to make the targets. Just resized those and flipped them upside down, and that was fun. It looks neat, I think. I've got some weapons to choose from for target practice, some crates, of course, for the ammos we'll be expending. And this one, I believe, is, so these are both long range. You can see how far back the thing is. Oh, I'm sorry, those were mid-range. These are the long range. So these are all set all the way back here for target practice. And on the far side, there's our short range. This is where you would come, you know, test pistols or shotguns, perhaps. All right, let's pick up the pace here. I'm gonna pop up these stairs to cross over. Yeehaw! this will go into the apartment. I guess we're going to go ahead and just hop down right here. Um, there's obviously another entrance as well, but this will take you right up to the second deck. So the front door, the normal front door, is right there. Is where you walk in. That door right across, you can see they've cut it open. Is the main command deck there. So my wife loves red, and she plays some games with me. When she does, she is the farmer and the gardener and the rancher and the cook, etc. And I am the builder and the fighter. Sort of, it's funny. It's just our natural dynamic. These are the things that she enjoys doing in games, and these are the things I enjoy doing in games. But it's a bit, stereotypical maybe. But so anyway, all the kitchens in all of our builds in all of our games are always red for the lovely lady. If you ever see her out there in the games, she is T Mama. T Mama. She's T Mama on Steam. So we've got our living room here. Nice little fireplace to curl up by. Of course, you know we're getting the aquarium. We cannot have enough of them. A little bit of a sitting area for game night or entertaining. And we've got the one restroom. Bathrooms are always fun to build when they don't give you bathroom parts. You have to create things. So this is the, I believe it's called a holographic table, shrunken down place there. And those are the, the little bar taps. The bathtub here is actually I think it's called concrete planter, but it's a small planter, and it's just oversized quite a lot. We've got some shelves and towels. And the toilet is kind of the most creative, I think. That's a lab light, I think it calls it, or lab spotlight, and it's white. Usually it's painted black, obviously, and then that piece behind it, I forget what little random piece that was that I selected and shrunk down to kind of create the back of the toilet, but that was good fun. And the bedroom, I walked right past. We've got our little bar back here. Little personal cocktail bar, which is funny. I still enjoy putting bars in my builds. Sir, you can't park here. What are you doing in our room? Got our eye on you, alright? Got our own little fireplace here. Yeah, the bars, it's funny because I still enjoy installing and building taverns and bars in my builds. But, and we used to do the bar scene. I enjoy playing billiards. I like playing pool, and I never did leagues or tournaments. I had lots of invitations. In another life, I was a bartender at a bar that was real big on pool, and so they had, the tournaments and the league nights and everything. So I had lots of invitations for that, but I never did because those people take pool, not all of them, but some people, just like anything, I guess, take pool way too seriously. Like, ma'am, if you were that good, you wouldn't be playing here, or be living here probably in the town I was in at the time. And it's just not that big a deal. It's a game. I play it for fun. I was pretty good at it. I haven't played it in a while, probably because of this next part. But anyway, so I spent a bit of time in bars. And my wife never did, but once she met me and we were courting, then she did spend some time in them. And then a few years ago, it's been 3 years, I want to say, give or take, one of my best friends who had a problem with drinking, he quit drinking, and he went to rehab, and he got some help, and we were very proud of him, just supporting him with love and everything. So, and we didn't even really, hang out a whole lot. He worked at the job I was at, but outside of work, we didn't even really hang out a whole lot. But we quit drinking, and we didn't drink very much, especially my wife. She, have maybe one margarita, and not even every time. But I drank a lot. Well, I didn't drink a lot, but I drank often. I would drink a rum and coke every day after work. I'd go work a full day and come home and have my rum and coke. Or when I was, doing the working at the bar, I'd pop into a bar sometimes and for that. But anyway, so it wasn't a big deal for us, for either one of us to do it. Not like it was for him, but we both quit, in solidarity with my buddy, kind of to support him. And we just haven't, every now and then we'll go out to dinner for some reason, and we'll order a cocktail, and we usually drink like half of it, and we feel a little bit, and it's just. But anyway, so it's kind of funny. We don't even drink anymore, but I've got to have bars everywhere in all of my builds, But other people enjoy bars as well. There's a lot to be said for bars. It's a great social networking type of a place. If you can discern the folks that are good news versus bad news. So this is kind of the pride of this base right here. I've saved it for last, this corner area here. This is obviously the garden. It's a space garden, so we're not going to overthink that too much, how that works. It looks a lot better. There we go. When my graphics are a little higher, things can render in. But this was a lot of fun, especially the waterfall over here. These flowers are a disappointment. I do hope they add different flowers. They've only got a couple right now, and I mean, look at the color. And you can't paint them. It's just, I don't think you can paint them. I'm pretty sure you can't paint them. Can you paint them? Where's my flowers? Can you paint flowers? Like these, for instance. I'm pretty sure you can't. It says nighttime flowers right there. Now, colors are G. Holy cow. Why I never thought of this before, I could not tell you. That seems worth knowing. Okay, so let's get out of this and go into edit mode, target the urchin flowers here, and go to G for colors. See if we can get maybe some roses going. That will make the wife happy. And it is all about making the wife happy, because she makes me happy. Alright, so we are edit mode. We're targeting, there it is. We were targeting the grass down on the floor. Okay, for colors. Oh, I forgot, once you've selected a color that you want to use, you can just target the next thing, the next part, and just press G for color once, and it'll paint it the color you've been painting, so you don't have to, if you can target what you're trying to target, that is. Oh my gosh, I almost jumped off into space, or down onto the bottom of the freighter anyway. Flat blade, there they are, there you are guys. So you can just tap that G one time and boom, it changes the colors right off the rip. I wonder if we ought to, I think I'm okay with red. Maybe the daisies can be blue. What are they called? Eternal eye flowers? Okay, sure. Do they look nice blue? It looks pretty okay. It's a little brightly. Yeah, I think we'll look at this one. I think it's going to be too dim. Yeah. Those are okay. We'll go with that. What do y'all think? Don't be shy. Come on, flowers. Flowers. I'm looking at you, flowers. Oh, there they are while I'm looking at the floor. Eternal eye flowers. Done. Oh, let me get these roses real quick. Sorry, urchin flowers. Was it this one? Yes. Alright, I guess let's go ahead and do all the urchin flowers around. We're just kind of killing time for anyone that's just joining. We are in the process of upgrading our settlement buildings, but they take like an hour what to do. So, although there is one that had a 20-minute upgrade it was doing, and so that one should be about ready, huh? So it looks like we've got 3 different flowers there on that bit. Did I get those? I did. See, this flower here is a different one, so maybe these could be, oh, I don't know, yellow. So I gotta take a look at that, make sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, let's see what we want to do with these guys. Purple looks pretty okay. Oh, you see the secondary color there changes the leaves, like the stems. I think we'll go with that one. Let's go with that one. Where were those other ones? Right there? Just gonna circle the wagons and hit them all, and then I'll change color to the next one. Hit all of those. I don't know how all these flowers ended up being all dead and green looking, you know. I may be wrong, but I kind of want to say, like, I think they did it to me. I think they did an update or something that changed that. Is that a thing? There they went. I did not color the first time. Okay, so that is all of those. So these are the red ones. Yes, yes. We have more of those. Did we not just paint that flower yellow? Are they turning back to green? No, those are still red. Those are all still yellow. Okay. Just losing my mind. That would be a bummer if they were flipping back on us. Some more of the tulips. Can I ask the flowers? Okay. You're so red now? So red. Never seen anything so red. Oh, I thought I was in front of that. I was behind it. Oh, there they are. Get them. That did not change the color. There she is. One more time. There it is. Engage. And again. And again. Are we gonna do this? Yes? Okay. I just needed to talk a little smack. Not in my nature, but I can do what I must. Hello, flowers. There you are. Shazam. Too bad in real life you can't just, you know, spray paint some flowers, and they are changing back. Oh, chat, they're changing back. What is going on? Why are they doing that? These are fine. These still haven't changed. Yellow ones look like they're not changing. I mean, I swear I painted those already. Did I not paint these already? Okay. Back to the yellow. Okay, I'm done painting flowers for right now. They're not remaining consistent. Oh no, I deleted. Oh no. What was that? Let me get my build camera out. Well, that was unlucky. Unlucky. So that was one of these. I think I can just duplicate that and put it right back, please. We can be taught. All right, now how do we just get out of this? Is it right click, right click, right click, right click? Yes, okay. Yeah, so that's enough flowers for now. Let's go back to that other settlement. There was one part that was only going to take, I think, 20 minutes to do. We should be able to just take a lap around the exploration table. We should be able to just pop right into there on the teleporter. Settlements. It was this one. 6.8 million in debt. So yeah, that 6,800 just really wasn't a thing. Let's go. I don't know does the warp lines do anything similar in Stream? No? Okay. In Space Engineers, I think it's in Space Engineers, the warp lines like that, it causes some crazy action on Stream with, I think it's with the camera, with the face camera. Right, we are back at it. Where to go? Where to go? Which way did he go, George? I want to say it was over here in this corner. I'd be wrong though. There you are. Hey, that seem right? Oh, am I talking to myself? Because we're in ants. So good. Yes, you, sir. What do you require? If you're on YouTube, we're just waiting for a minute for our Twitch brethren to return from a short ad. Got about 10 seconds left. So this needs 5 carbon nanotubes required for the next stage. And then I reckon that'll be another 20 minutes. I forgot to close the windows today. The brightness. We got a little stretch break coming up pretty quick, so I will do that then. Looks like everybody's back. We're going to supply materials to get this next phase of construction done here. And then how long is that going to take? Oh, it's the final fit as well. That's good. 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, I believe we should get a notification for to come back here and do something else. Perhaps we should go check on. Let's go check on the other settlement. Where's our office here? There it is. Easy, easy. Is my door on the back side? Oh, it's on the side of the office. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to wait. Is there anything waiting for me here? It doesn't look like it. I think it says right there if you do no pending decisions. Okay. It does say you can manage all settlements here. What does that mean exactly? I can't do like the next phase of the thing, right? Oh, you can get things from. Oh wow, both of my. I did not realize both of my settlements are in this system. They're in the same system. But you do get things from. Oh, these are. This is new. So this is what it produces, and you can change the product. Oh wow, that's very cool. So what do we need? What do we need it to be producing? Oh, the rate. Look at the rate though. If you make semiconductors, you get one every day, or every 29 hours. Enriched carbon, 2 every 29 hours. And I apologize for the yawning. I've got all the energy, but I didn't sleep very well last night, so I guess my body is feeling otherwise. Sulfurine gives you 165 every day. That means to get a 1500 in here, so many days have gone by since I've checked this. That's insane. That is very cool though, that you can have it produce different outputs. Decommissioned circuits. Now see, Y or O, these require an, oh wow, some of these are very expensive parts. The neural duct, I know, that sells for a lot, but you have to get an A-class settlement to get those. You can make some of these with an S-class settlement. That's very cool. Starship launch fuel isn't really a thing anymore for us because we have, on all of our ships, we have the module, the upgrade module that lets it's like a solar charger kind of basically. If once you park your ship, it lets it recharge the launch thruster as it sits there. We definitely don't need any of those goods, any of the plants, the crops. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have some ion batteries, right? Sure, we'll do that. Okay. So that is what, oh, what is this? Oh, okay. There's more than they can fit on one screen then. Huh. I think that's because of this production status. That's new. This all used to be on one screen, so. Then you got a settlement history. Very cool, very cool. So let us pop to the other one and see if that building is upgraded yet. It will let you upgrade one building per hour. Ooh, and we have a conflict as well to resolve. I think I'm going to try to kill the background music because No Man's Sky actually... Nope, never mind. That background music is perfect for No Man's Sky. It sounds like it is the game. Alright, where am I standing? Okay. It usually puts you on the ground there. Alright, so let's pop back to the manager's office. This one, I believe. Nope. It is the other one. Oh, there's a signal right there. Where is... There it is. Okay, now we're at the landing pad. And now this will take us to the office. Look at that, we're winning. Are we helping? Okay, what's the conflict? What is the conflict at New Riften? Resolve a citizen dispute. That's what we're here for. Relational difficulties. Uh-oh. Engineering entity Divins and colonist Kelomoskevies are colleagues at the farming module. Their relations deteriorated over an inappropriate outburst from Divins. The other guy has retaliated by stealing a hologram collection belonging to Divins. You can't do that, other guy. We're gonna have to fine you. Divins, you should be nice, but you don't have to be nice. You do have to not steal people's things, so that's an L for you, guy. Divins was ahead from the beginning. His name is pronounceable, so there's that. Alright, where's the door? And where was that? It was this one right here. Hey, looky there. We are ready to go. So now we can do the next building. Condensing tower. Let's bring it online. Here comes the upgraded structure. You ready? Everybody watching? Look at that. It's got, I think it had stairs already, but it definitely has more stairs. It's got a sail. Some fireworks. Feels good. Feels good. We got A class, AA. I wonder how many, if you have to have all of your buildings, or just like over half of them to be a certain tier before it considers the settlement to be that tier. Let's do something big next. That's big, but it's like a housing. Actually, no, let's just keep going in order. I'm gonna get lost if I start bouncing around. Okay, autonomous nutrition module. Let's get some better food going. 3 organic catalysts coming up in a minute, not immediately apparently. Instant gratification is usually not a thing. Also, well, what's an organic catalyst? Are we aware? I think we know everything. Just don't recall what that is. Organic catalyst. What's an organic catalyst? Am I missing it? Tell you what, let's do it this way, so it'll be easier to follow. It's not there. Organic catalyst is not there. Not there. Organic catalyst. Organic catalyst, not there. And not there. Trade items. Not there. Oh wait, that says organic. Oh, cryogenic chamber. Organic catalyst, not there. Organic catalyst, looky there. It's a pile of green goo. A catalytic material used in the creation of many organic fertilizers. That makes sense that it needs organic catalyst for the independent nutrition, the autonomous nutrition module. Let's make a couple more of those. And get these boys to work. Let's go. Now I assume it's going to be an hour and a half. Are they going to get longer and longer each time? There's like 16, no, we counted. There's like 24 or 25 buildings here. An hour is long enough. It takes you a day, an IRL day, to upgrade a settlement. But it's going to be a lot longer than that if it's increasing 50% every 2 buildings. I mean, what would we could do a formula, but I just don't really care. I mean, that's like going to be 3 days or something. 3 IRL day, or a week maybe. Oh my word. That is rough. That's rough, devs. It seems, almost seems like you may be bullying us at that point. Alright. Well, you know what? I believe our ship is here. Let's see if we can just go get into a fight for a little while we're waiting for some of these. We need to, yeah, we were not done here with this. Somehow we got very distracted. I don't want it. Oh no, we sent them to the ship. This is the ship, not our pockets. Let's look at our pockets. Yeah, see, we need to send some of this stuff somewhere. I don't want to be carrying it around on me everywhere. That can stay. These are just for sale. That's for sale. We could go sell some stuff. We only have 4.3 billion on this save, so clearly we need to raise some more money. 168,000. Dirty bronze, so dirty. I'm basically just pulling out all things that are not usable. If that makes sense. Right, I think that's about it. We do have a sort button now, which is fantastic. It is that one, right? You can sort in different, yeah, so you have 4 sorting options. That's pretty cool. Certainly see where sorting by value would come in handy. What is the difference between these? Oh, this was somnol dust, and this is atlantidium? Yeah. What is somnol dust again? Gray, dead. Gray, dead. Sparkling with life and color. Singing as it shimmers. This impossibly fine dust is the accumulated decay of time and memories. Yeah, it felt like it had to be something a little wacky. Gray, dead, sparkling with life and color. Um, Seems a bit oxymoronic. All right, what else is in here? We do not need to be using anything. I think we're good. We've got plenty of room in our pockets. We're all maxed out on everything, so. And they're off. Diverting power instead of rolling. You are not playing Space Engineers, man. Or any other space flying game, I think, pretty much. We want to be balanced here. There it is. What else is in this system? I think we just kind of take a look around, perhaps. We don't have a current mission, I don't believe. No? Wait, was that it? No. Okay, so we can go Galactic Core. Sheesh, sorry, Chad. We can do Galactic Core, Free Explore, Black Holes, or Atlas Stations. You know, it's always a lot of fun to go through some black holes. Let's go with that. Where's that path at? These are the black holes. Thought there was no. There's usually an icon on the map, right, for a black hole like that. Yep, like that right there. Like that right there. See, this is a water system, 1 conflict level, and 3, what type? It's manufacturing. Can't we expand that? Is it R? Yes, R to expand. Did it tell me that somewhere? I don't think it even did. I just remembered that. Mining. It's a mining economy. I'd like to find a technology. There we go, advanced materials, and it's a medium conflict. We may get it right. Let's go check it out. And then we're just going to pop through a black hole and see where it spits us out. While we're waiting on those buildings to complete manufacture. I'm afraid we got caught in the space-time fabric there for a moment. Get stuck. Let him get you. Don't get me. I know this place was far away, but sheesh. And we are not quite. That's alright. I forgot we're in Eissentam. I'm not even in the Euclid Galaxy. Oh my gosh, my whole stream title is wrong. Maybe I'm gonna pop over and change that real quick, just because we can. Where would that be? Right here. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We'll go into that, and because I believe I mentioned in the I mentioned in the description that we are in the Euclid galaxy. And in fact, we are in the Eissentam galaxy. So, how do I spell that? I do not recall. Is there, yes, Eissentam, 2 S's, that's what I thought. Yes, 2 S's, E-N-T-A-M. Okay, we're good, we're good. So we will save that. Make sure everybody knows where we're at. Excellent. And they're off. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're going to get in any fight here. I am going to go ahead and pop into the space station as is custom. Entering into the system. On the backside of it, of course, every time. Only every time. Wait. Is that? That's just a, okay. That's just a black wall that looks a little bit like an entrance to get people to slam their ships into the station, I guess. Did we do it? Found it. Engage. The station looks a little drab, doesn't it? Not much color in here. Station. I wonder about the contracts. I can't remember, is it this guy or the guy downstairs? This guy is the Odd Explorers Guild, okay. You get free supplies and donate things. Yeah, you can have these. Standing increased. So now you're going to give me something? Hey, let's go. We're going to just collect all of these.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
We'll take it. Pleasure doing business with you, Envoy. Looking. Oh, that's a shelf. Okay, everybody. Do we need to sell anything out of our pockets? I think we'll put everything in the starship, right? Excuse us. Hello? Do you have words? Wow, I know almost your whole language. I can almost understand you. My presence has made the life form somewhat curious. They buzz faintly to indicate that they are open to non-electronic communication. Ooh. We'll give them a gift. Do we have a Corvex casing on us? That seems handy. Yes, sir. Yes. And okay, that's enough for me. And you gotta be right up on these things, I tell you. I don't believe I'll need to buy anything from you, although... Now see, every time you do this, it's like, oh look, this is a 23, ooh, even better, a 28% discount. But then you gotta find somewhere to sell it where it's flipped, you know? You want to buy it when it's low and sell it when it's high. But it's so hard, you know, you end up carrying around a stack of something you don't need for weeks until you find one. Oh my gosh, make it stop. Selling, though, I do wonder about. We're in our exosuit. We want to sell a Sentinel boundary map? Absolutely not. I definitely want to sell a hypnotic eye. I care not to have that in my backpack. It's getting everything all slimy and confused about its true intentions, I guess. These are all resources I would like to keep. Yeah, and I mean, we don't really need to sell anything either. Most of the stuff that I've made in the starship here, oh, I've got enormous metal cogs to sell. I forgot. That's an example of what I was just talking about. I bought these enormous metal cogs, 168 of them, at like a 20% discount or something. And ever since then, I've been looking for a system that wants them at a premium. Um, I've been carrying them for a long time. Uh, Spawning sacks. I don't recall what these are for. Ah, it's a storage nodule for a sentient starship. It's grafted upon the vessel, exchanging the use of its cavernous innards for vital nutrients from the host. Use E to trigger growth and begin the hatching process. Well, that's cool. I don't think I've even done that. I don't think I've done those before. So we'll check that out in a minute. Anything else in here we really want to sell? I mean, we've got the Get relics, but we'll give them to Get. You know, they're not worth anything. Same thing with the Get Nib. A horde of gleaming runes. That is only for sale. Is the only purpose of that. So we'll sell it. I really don't care about the food, but it's not worth anything. This you definitely don't want to sell. This is a technology module harvested from the remains of an abandoned freighter found floating in space. May also be salvaged during frigate expeditions. Rarely. Pre-packed nano expanders. Fill out this portable unit and graft it to an existing freighter, increasing its inventory capacity. Apply at your freighter's upgrade terminal. So this, these little flux capacitor looking icons, they always increase your inventory. So there's the kind of orange colored ones here are for your freighter. They have purple ones, I'm pretty sure, are for your ship, and blue are for your multi-tool. We do want to sell these suspicious packet of arms. Dormant seeds is a trade good only. Anomalous donut. That makes me hungry. Neural duct is also a trade good, but I don't think I want to sell them for 15% loss. There's another suspicious packet. That looks like it is it. That looks to be all. I'm gonna hop in here. Hop out to save it, as that is how you save in this game. You exit your ship. And with that, I am going to need to stretch my legs for a moment. And going to put you guys over on a slideshow to take a look at some of the bases from various games that we've put together. And I will be right back. Thanks. I'll be about no more than 10 minutes, but I think probably closer to 5 minutes. I just need to freshen up my drink and use the restroom real quick. So thanks for sticking by. Here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and make you play this game. Let's go. Jumping right back into it. Feels good. All stretched, all drained, all filled, and we are ready to go. What are we doing here? What are we even doing? I guess, what are we doing? We don't have any, like, missions to work on while we're going through this, do we? We've got the community research. The space anomaly is accumulating research data from travel. So I don't know if this resets. Excuse me. I'm not sure if this resets. I thought it was a expedition thing, but I don't know. Do they have like a season kind of a setup that they're doing now to reset these, or what? The space anomaly is accumulating research data from travelers across multiple realities. As further universal data is submitted, the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion will unlock additional collectibles. Exotic collectibles may be synthesized with Quicksilver. Yes, yes. Okay, so complete Nexus missions. We could do that for community research. We've got the both settlements going on, obviously, and the regular exploration guides. No, we don't have any of those. Now, the space anomaly. This is a strange space station in the system, an anomaly outside of the day-to-day business of the Vy'keen and Korvax. It emits an anomalous signal as if speaking directly and exclusively to me. But if you go there, everybody else is there. That's funny. So, I mean, it says I need to go speak to them for some reason. I've done all those mission lines, so we can go see why we need to speak to them, I reckon. This is saying I need to find a wonder to show the Atlas. I don't remember if this is eternal. I think this is at the end of the Atlas quest line. I think you can just continually, I don't know, I guess we could do both of those things. And then new beginnings. I accepted the guidance of the Atlas. What choice did I have? I am part of the Atlas. I am nothing without it. I do not know how long I have before the machine is destroyed, before the simulation ends. But I do know I am spoiling the storyline for anybody watching. I guess if you're watching on Twitch, that's always a risk you take. I do know I have the freedom of infinite worlds, infinite galaxies. It is mine to explore as I will. There is nothing to do but enjoy the journey. So, I mean, we can go show a wonder to the Atlas and talk to Nada and Polo. Those guys are always friendly. See what they have to say. I don't think they have anything useful to say. Find out and take a look at it. And then I think we should. We're already airborne, so we'll do the anomaly first, but then we need to go check on that settlement. I believe we can go ahead and get the next building going. This is a map. This is not what I meant to do. That's not an anomaly. That's an anomaly. Space Dundee, I think, was quoted as saying that. No, that's not an anomaly. That's an anomaly. I am known for my impersonations and accents. If you didn't know, I'm known for doing them horribly. Never nailed a single one. So, fortunately, I don't even do them very often, so we're mostly in the clear with that. Okay, Polo, Nada, Polo. Or Nolo Prada, as he is known. That's another content creator for No Man's Sky. He's developed a community called, it was Brolodice, but I think that was a planet. Anyway, it's a really great community. His name's Nolo Pada. So check him out. The Discord is very lively if you like No Man's Sky. They've got a couple of different community planets that are really insane. We've got a couple bases on a couple of them that we could go look at some of the other bases as well. If anybody wants to, just let me know in chat. Nada is always happy to see new faces for our small convergence. We're happy aboard our home. Oh, yeah, so, okay. I thought he was saying we're happy to have you aboard our home. I'm like, what happened? Like, he doesn't recognize me? We've done the whole mission. What does Pueblo have to say? Also nothing, I think. Always more to do. Oh, yes, but not just now, friend. Go, be free, see the stars. Yep, okay. I guess we don't need to ask for station coordinates because I already saw them on the map not long ago. Let's go teleport to our settlement and kick off that next round of construction. We'll come up here to the big boy teleporter. Hello, sir. Mercury. How goes it? Incredibly hot, I would wager. Alright, settlements. Actually, do these ever change? These haven't changed in like 3 years. How is that possible? It seems like such a missed opportunity from the developers. I mean, unless there's something I'm doing wrong. I mean, you don't have to have multiplayer on to view the community bit. Well, I mean, I can view these, so I don't think so. Yeah, these have been the same forever. And they are neat. They are impressive, but there are some amazing creations out there that could easily top some of these, I think. And, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to our settlement, and this one has a visitor waiting, and I believe this is the one that we're trying to start the next phase of construction for. See if we can get another building up and going. This has got to be one of the coolest, prettiest warp animations of any game I've seen. It's really neat the way it kind of has that chromatic aberration look. I think that's an accurate term. Yeah, that feels right. It's chroma something. Okay. There it is. Greet settlement visitor. Hello, sir. Unprompted, V Scavenger Labs announces that they come in peace. They offer us a donation of artistic holograms as well as several thousand pages of complex documentation. Their aims are not clear. We could take his stuff or exchange gifts and give him 5,000 credits, it looks like. Sure, yeah, let's do that. We're no thief in this playthrough. We found a rare item, approximately 2,700 years old. That's not very rare. I mean, it's not going to be worth very much, I don't think. Subtle receipts. That sounds like it'd be very valuable to the right person. Potentially. But otherwise, it is worth... Where's it at? Right here? Come on, mouse. Work with me, be my friend. Well, that's actually a lot better than I thought. It's worth 1.5 million. I figured it'd be like 300,000 or 400,000. So that's pretty good. Now, where was this building we built? Right here. Come on. Saw that red something over there for a second. What was that? Where was it? Oops. I'm gonna have to look at all of the little signs. Not that one. Oh, there it is. Felt like it was back here in the corner somewhere. Generator room, awaiting opening. Let's have a grand opening. Let's go! Pipe, pipe. wonder if I can just... Oh yeah, I got all the... It looks like all of our emotes are available now in all channels for followers and subscribers. That's not the one I meant to do. They're pretty small on the screen, aren't they? Yeah, we'll throw one of those in there. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, what else can we do now? No, nothing over there. It should give us like another building opportunity, I believe. We may have to go check in our office. Actually hit my scanner, got a UI full of extraneous icons now. Looks like we can just view the status from here, and there's no pending decisions. Oh, we don't need to look at that status. It is not good, not great. So where's our next building to? We should have a building opportunity, not just upgrading existing structures because of this new settlement. What are you doing on the roof, sir? Oh, it's not the roof, that's the balcony. He's probably doing whatever he wants. He just got home from a long day of work. He's trying to chill out, mind his own business, enjoy the toxic blue fumes outside. It checks out. So we could upgrade it to a B class. I guess we'll get that going. It's going to take an hour, I anticipate. Oh. So I wonder if this progress, how long it takes, it seems to be tied not only to the size or production capacity of the structure, but as well as to the level that you're upgrading from or to. All of the others were taking 1 hour for each upgrade, and those were going from a B to an A at the other place. But the third one that we did, it's running now, and it said it was going to take an hour and a half. And this one here is being upgraded for only 20 minutes. So that's quite the range. It's a fancy looking satellite antenna with the purple. Ooh, it's a purple fluid antenna. Don't want to go over there in a hailstorm. I just want to confirm if I can find the terminal for this place. I just want to confirm we cannot run another one. No. Okay. Alright, so that's all there is for us here. There's our ship here. Excellent. Alright, let's go to the anomaly. Or, I'm sorry, the Atlas. Let's go to the Atlas and give what did I say? A wonder? Show them a wonder or something? Or it, show it a wonder. Why is there a little refresh symbol of the anomaly? That's new to me. Oh my gosh, did they introduce... Can you only call the anomaly so often? Oh, okay. Let's let me call it again now. What was that little... I don't know what that thing was. Maybe it was just showing that you were too close to the planet. Follow. Alright, so where did that Atlas go? There you are. Not you. You. Secotiga Band. Secotiga Band. It's a high-tech, a 2 conflict level. Let's go. We may get into a fight. screen we read a moment ago that I follow the Atlas, which listed I have part of it, etc., etc. However, that is on this save, on this playthrough. We absolutely did follow the Artemis quest line first. The first original playthrough. I don't know if there's an advantage to learning those words or not. I know you can run around this whole entire area down here and hit all of those little white nodes and you learn Atlas words, but man, I've done so many of them, and just I don't think they've ever done me any good, like speaking with the Atlas. Nexus Akista, an Atlas interface. I haven't seen this one before, the cracked sphere like that. It's pretty neat. The Atlas has created infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite life. I cannot see them all, nor even truly begin to understand the multitude of existence. But perhaps, even among these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. Any atom may seed a new universe if viewed the right way. So we will present a planet, a animal, or a plant. Planet, animal, or plant. Planet, aminals, plants. So any atom may seed a new universe if viewed the right way. I'm pretty sure that's a standard line, but he said seed and atoms, and they're small. Planets are large. Animals don't have seeds, but plants are seeded and can be small. So we'll present it with one of these just because it makes sense in my head. I present the Atlas with you, Malthapepus. Sounds like you don't want to catch that. A plant I discovered on the planet Aaron. As I transmit the data, I feel the crimson heartbeat of the station slow to calm and considerate cadence. And then, a rapid thudding, a staccato echo that fills my entire being. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new star is born, seeded by what I have seen. Cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just, an endlessly looping quest line. I think I'm on the endlessly looping quest line for both of these. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we don't need to do any of those. So let's go to the anomaly and do a Nexus mission while we're waiting on, that's the Atlas, while we're waiting on those settlement instructions to continue. See here in a second, I guess. Just gonna pulse drive through the system. Did you know you can do this? Is it this? What? Maybe did they take it out? You used to be able to barrel roll in warp drive like this by triple tapping left or right. But it is not doing that now. Interesting. For a minute, it'll pop up and you'll either come across some random pilot that wants to trade, or a deep space anomaly. That's what they're calling it. It is an anomaly, but it's a deep space anomaly. It's a, what in the world is that? It's a cosmic, what even is that? have, oh, what do you call it? What do you call it? No, I don't have one of those. Ah, I do. No, not that. What are they called? It's the thing that you pop to go into Pulse Drive and find them. I do not recall. Now I want a donut. Yeah. Okay. What were we about to do? Oh, Nexus missions. Yes, yes. Of course. Of course. Engage. The space. No, I don't think that will. Think for the tip. There's where are my optiones here? We'll figure out how to get all this done at some point. I used to be able to just one-click spam ban someone from the mobile platform, but it doesn't look like it's wanting me to do that right now. So I could have put, I guess, settlements and Nexus missions, huh? Okay, you Nexus, you. Get some living glass and 400 quicksilver for eliminating hazardous flora. That sounds profitable but boring. We have a burrowing terror, kills 67 monstrosities for 5 nip buds and 300 nanites. That sounds unprofitable but exciting. We have the might of friendship, hunt dangerous pirates for a salvaged frigate module. Let's go. That's what we're doing. I wonder if anybody will join us. Now, I believe, yeah, you do start mission, and then, no, once you click start mission, that's where it tells, that's when it stops letting somebody join you, I believe. Mission started. The might of friendship sounds like somebody should be joining me, but we're just gonna see what happens. I guess we're gonna hang tight for just a minute while our friends from Twitch get back from ads in, well, literally a minute, in 1 minute. Tell you what, let's pop out of here, and we do have, wait, return your ship, leave the space anomaly. Was I saying crew? Where's that? Crew may be warped to the mission location in 1 minute. Okay, so we can't wait for the ad, but we will not start the mission without. We've got 30 seconds left. Accepting a Nexus mission. What in the world? Chat, are you seeing this? There's the pirate icon right down there. I'm looking. Oh, it just jumped. And there are multiple of them. Okay, we'll put it in the middle of the compass, so it's either directly above or below us somewhere right now. So if we turn in one big aerial here, we should see them. I don't see a thing. I do see those. Where are those? Oh, that's just a big rock. There's a fleet warps in. Reach the map location system, is what I think. It is not. It is in this system. Yeah, when you leave the anomaly, it does put you into the system that you're headed for, so let's just slowly rotate. Is it right there, maybe? That's what it looked like. This is strange. Strange. I mean, looks like we're going towards it, but not. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a lock on it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there it is. There he is. He's up in here somewhere. We're gonna need a fish drive though, because I'm not flying for 8 hours or 5 hours, whatever it said. Get a scan of that land. We're at Sickleys. Keckles. It's Keckles. Trying to get a little better target here. It may let us actually target him now. Yes, excellent. Let's go. Looks like it's going to take us about a minute to get to him. Oh, because we were so far out of... Okay. Because I pulse drive looking for a deep space anomaly for so long. And then just summon the anomaly to me right there to start this mission. So that's why we're so far away from the station here in this system. Gotta tell you, it makes me a little sad you can't do the triple. I didn't mean to pull out of this drive. You can't do the triple tap to barrel roll anymore. Gotta be honest, that was pretty cool doing that. Why they would have taken it out, and you couldn't do it with any ship either. You could only do it with solar ships and pretty sure fighters, but you couldn't do it with haulers or explorers or Corvettes. But as of the Corvette update, I know you could still barrel roll your solar ships. My wife was going through that expedition with me to build a Corvette. Alright, where's our pirate friend? It just pulled us out, so he's got to be right here somewhere. Put him in the middle of the compass and look up and down. He's not on that planet. That'd be crazy, right? Whoa. I didn't say sideways. Straight up, straight down. There he is. No, that's the Atlas interface. Where's the pirate? Use the Starship scanner to broadcast your ship signature. Okay. Hostile ships are approaching. Prepare for combat. That was not difficult.
Hostile ships approaching.
Let's go. Oh, they were right there. Get him. Where'd he go? Well, I should have reminded myself how to target Definitely should have reminded myself how to target. Is it a right click or a middle click? Way a little bit, drop down, tight turn. Do I have a squadron I can call? I think they're already here. That's those other ships next to me. Got to remember how to definitely should have checked that out first. Anybody in chat remember? Hey, Screwball, how you doing? Well, we're working on settlements today. We've got a couple of settlements, our old original one and a new auto stage one. We're working on upgrading them, but I did not realize before the stream that it takes it takes an hour, upwards of an hour and a half to okay, hold on, let me send my squadron away. After I knock off this guy's shields. remember Screwball how to target in this game? I haven't played it in a little while. How to lock, target lock. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, so it takes so long. So right now we're doing a Nexus mission. It would be much easier if we could remember how to target. Oh, I am locked. Locked on that button. Okay, I think it was right click. Let's take the next guy out with the phase beam. Phase beam. There's this one. Let's see crossing. See if we get him in front of us. Maybe I'll drop a slow down. See if we can fly past us. Oh, it's E. Okay, I just remembered. It just hit me. E is target lock, and that is not phase beam. Oh, that was it right there. There, this one's phase beam. All right, we're gonna drop the shields like instantly here. Oh, sorry, squadron. Sorry, wingman. So anyway, Screwball, we were doing some, we did a couple little base tours. If there's anything that interests you along those lines, and then we're, like I said, we're getting the settlements updated, and in the meantime, just kind of killing some time. We've done all of the storyline, you know, the quests and everything. So, my goodness, this man right here. Shields are down. So, take him down. This is a Nexus mission right here that we're on that's going to give us a salvage frigate module. So those are fantastic for your salvage freighter module, sorry, for your freighter, for your big carrier ship. Okay, let's slow down. There he is. Oh, and you just got your shields back, you dirty dog. Get him close and then hit him with those. Oh, I missed that. Was that all? One more.
Hostile ships defeated.
Oh, okay. Reinforcement ships inbound. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, trying to do dogfights in this game without the target lock is can be frustrating. It's very difficult. It may be easier in first person. I feel like what's that guy's name? Bootleg Johnny? That's sounds like a very space pirate name. Looting entity something. So that's what they call a pirate. Looting entity. He's the dead guy. He's the one that's gonna die first. The second ship to be shot down in the battle. He's out. Get him down low and hit him with the rocket. Yeah, buddy, where you at? There you go. Alright, grab a rocket for you. Maybe. Oh, I can't land on the rocket. There it is. Some speed, big down there. There we go. Some speed up. Speed up, slow down, turn left, turn right, look down, speed up. It's simple, really. Elementary, my dear ones. There you go. They look flying right at your face like Ram Strat in Sea of Thieves. Trying to swap weapons, get something a little more ballistic going. Come here, you. Sit down. Get him down a little bit. That's not the gun I want. It's my infinite accelerator. This thing just shreds. These are pretty tough pirates. I gotta say, I guess it's because it's this Nexus mission. Overheated. Give him, got a rocket for you, sir. Amazon delivery. Like so. And next, more again. Rank 1 level. This is bottom right, 1 hostile ship remaining. Gotta admit, it looks and feels pretty good for as much action as is going on. How the stream is handling it. Well, that was the thing. I wish you could scroll up and down to scroll through your weapons. If you just barely pass the one you're looking for, you can walk right back to it instead of having to go all the way through the list again. So the phase beam is supposed to be better against shields, but I feel like the infinite accelerator is just all around better. Shields are none. Good night. Good night, sweet prince.
Ships defeated.
And more reinforcements inbound.
Hostile ships approaching.
Can I not recharge my shields or something? Oh, fully charged. Okay, that makes sense. Tracking. Locked. Fire. Okay, you know what? You guys can take a break. Why don't you guys get out of here? Sheesh. Your wingmen are like more of a nuisance than a help, I swear. I mean, we've been doing this fight for how long? I don't think they've shot down a single pirate. They just keep getting in my way. It's a really cool idea, but practically they don't ever seem to work out. I don't think I've heard anybody that likes having squadrons, which is sad. I mean, it's a really neat idea, but they're just not effective. Alright, give me that infinite accelerator. The sensitivity of the scroll wheel. Chase. Oh, we got his shields back, doggone. Yeah, see, it looks to me like the infinite accelerator, it takes out the shields faster than the phase beam, and it takes out the armor faster than the plasma cannon. So, that's my go-to. Just upgrade it all the way. In fact, I may well take the, I think it's the plasma cannon that I keep accidentally wheeling on. I may take that and the phase beam and just take them off this ship. Missed him with my missile. Yeah, I may just remove those from the ship to make it easier to switch weapons. That will take care of that guy. There's 4 of these guys left. Thanks for stopping in, those guys. Always good to see our friends. Appreciate it. Appreciate it more than I am capable of expressing effectively. Working on that. Okay. This guy's a little too fast. Yes, or he's going too slow for it. He's just circling around us, directly around us. Okay, I'm disengaging that guy. Get a little bit of distance, make sure we got the right weapon out, and re-engage. Landing sequence, no, target lock. Target lock. And no, it's voice activated. Stick with him. Hit him with the missile. Back to your accelerator. also got to watch where you're shooting in this game as well, because if you accidentally get like stray bullets off onto a freighter, or like that friendly freighter right back there, it'll get the authorities involved. They'll think you were like trying to fight, attacking the good guys. This fellow that's right in front of me is it one of the locals? That other source. It feels like it's one of my squadron. Oh my gosh, I'm about to blow up. This round has lit me up, guys. He's almost dead, but he keeps recharging his shields. Almost got him. Almost got him. Missile. Oh, yes. Let's go. And one more. Two. As long as we don't get the symbols, it ought to be fine. Is that my squadron still? Dismiss squadron. I did that once already. This guy landed in the wrong place in my sights. There we go. I don't know. Whoop. Don't fire that way. Those shields back down. Sir, could you just go home? This will make this a lot easier for you. I think maybe he needs a rocket to the base. Shields come back so quick. Slow down, turn tighter. Look, his shields are already back at full health. Look at that. Just gotta stay on him. Stay on him. It's it can be grueling sometimes, but just stick with it. Stay focused. Just in time. His shields are already coming back. They come back so fast. Is this the last? There's still two more, so there's another guy flying around here shooting at me too at the same time. That is not the gun I'm going to be using. That's the gun I'm going to be using. And then one of those, and now you're good. Thank you, Jesus. Switch targets. These pirates are squirrely. Yeah, this M4 9 accelerator is the go-to. It's the go-to. Always getting shields back. Yeah. Get some shots on him. Get those shields down. Get a missile. Got him. Well placed, well timed. Okay. Woo, it was only like 4 waves of 4 to 6 pirates. Goodness. But we got it. We did it. We're winning. And that should give us, when we go turn it in, a salvaged freighter module. Let's go. Got back late last night from your 4-day trip in Atlanta. Wow, for the sports ball tournament. Yes, they can be grueling. I'm surprised you're awake and you need like a day to recover. We have a lot of those tournaments come here, not too far south of Georgia. We're on the Gulf Coast in Florida. We've got a few new sports complexes that have attracted a lot of those, even statewide tournaments. We've had 1 or 2 of those over the last few years. But man, that can be, I know how exhausting that can be for sure. Even just a road trip, 4 hours isn't too long. You said 4-day, not 4 hours. So how long was the road trip? Like how long was the drive for you? Or was it a flight? I assume it was a statewide kind of deal. I don't think it's the right time of year for like national, is it? For half day of work, actually slept in until 9:30. Clever, wise decision. Yeah, we weren't always able to do this, but the last several times that we've taken vacations, the wife and I will take off the day after we get back home. We'll take off that day, like when we put in, the request for the time off work. Say you need, 4 days, we'll just request 5 days, because man, it is so hard going right back to that. All right, complete mission. Salvaged frigate module. Let's go. These are fantastic. Wherever it put it in here, I think it might have put it in my starship, right? Yes. Let's check there. What is that? What even is that? Oversized canister link. Oh, it's a Corvette structural support. I haven't seen that one before. Maybe new. A heavy-duty structural support for Corvette-class starship designed for connecting larger modules. Alright, it's usually 5 to 6 hours to drive to or from land. I imagine it depends on the time of year and traffic and everything, but yeah, that's a healthy drive. That's enough to that one's enough to get my back creaking, and then you just feel, even if you have all the time in the world, just making a drive like that, it just feels exhausting, So, I haven't talked to, I forgot you can't do the melee boost jetpack flight in the anomaly because you can't melee. So you're like slow motion and everywhere. This guy's my favorite, I think. You who still roam the boundaries of this universe. Or Helios. I got you, brother. You can have this creature data. Yes. You're welcome, big one. This is our second time up there this year and have a second trip to Orlando. Well, congratulations to the kiddos. It sounds like their teams are doing good then. If they're getting to travel like that. Orlando ought to be a nice one. You said it's when? Orlando in June. That's a little far south. A little bit too into the summer. You never know. It's a flip of the coin. It may just be perfect weather, but that might be miserable. That'll be a tough weather to play game in, I'm sure. They got 4th out of 122 teams. Wow. They're proud of them. Yeah, you should be. That is amazing. Congratulations for them. That's the kind of stuff you remember, as you grow old and grow older. I don't know anything about growing old. I put all of my grays out. Yep, milestone data, sir. I am not giving you my storm crystals. You don't have enough nanites. Would you give me 50 nanites? Yeah, I'd have been pissed if I gave you a storm crystal for that. What? Where did I just turn around to? Have I been in here? I just haven't been in here in a long... No, I've never been in here. It doesn't let you go in here. It lets you go back behind, who is it? Cronus? Is that this guy's name? Cronus, yeah. You can go back here. Alright, a little bit. Yeah, see. Oh, I don't have anything for you, I'm quite sure. They kept winning, so we didn't even leave Atlanta until 5. Oh, that's kind of like a catch-22, you're like, oh gosh, I'm ready to go. No, you'll do great, keep it up. You want them to go all the way, but it can be exhausting. I'm sure they're tuckered out like crazy. You said they, so I wonder, you have multiple children, or like the same age and the same team, or do you have different grades that are both playing and they're going to this same tournaments? It's interesting. And semifinal game was against a Panama City team that we won. Are they usually good? Panama City Beach? Yeah, I don't have anything for you, Cronus, I don't think. Carbon nanotubes, common shimmertail rock. No, he's going to insult me if I give him any of that. Let's try volleyball. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned that we hosted several different tournaments. I don't know why I was thinking you didn't. I don't guess you said this at any point. I had softball in my head for some reason. Like there's travel tournaments for every sport there is, but apparently it needed to be softball for me. Anyway, we're in Panama City Beach, so we have a few. You may have been to them by the sound of it, I'm not sure, but we have some sports complexes here that are very nice, state of the art that they've added. And but I have always wondered, because we didn't have kids here in this area in school. The youngest, Blaine, the boy, he went to high school here when we came. He was a freshman, and he wasn't in sports. So anyway, I just kind of always wondered about that. So what's available now? A lot of the girls on the teams we played had D1 and D2 college committed girls. Wow. Did they have any? What would the term be? Self-identified girls, or it's a thing. I remember seeing that video with the volleyball game. It's a brave new world out there for females in sports right now. This will give us 400 Quicksilver. We probably ought to do that one just to say we did. Quicksilver's like the primo currency in the game. That is really impressive though to do so well against at that level, competing at that level. And when you get a good volleyball game going, that one's one of them that's really fun to watch. Not all sports are like that. I think even baseball. Baseball is America's pastime, and I played baseball, but I just wasn't ever a big baseball. I know there are many big baseball fans, obviously, but there's a lot of people. It's hard to watch. There's so much downtime in a game of baseball that I don't know. There's worse ones too, I think. But I mean, how many people watch golf? I've got some buddies that are real big into watching golf, and I can't do it. I cannot do it at all. It's not like a race or a basketball game or something fast-paced like that. Football is, I'm originally from West Texas, Midland, Odessa, Friday Night Lights, and football is life. So I hit start mission a few times, and it kind of was glitching me out there. So I'm a little, partial to football, but yeah, I was never real huge on watching baseball as popular as it is. Volleyball though, volleyball's fun to watch. It's quick. There's just all these big power moves, and it's impressive. The coordination involved with it all. So I always enjoyed. But I mean, I've been watching a lot of. Where's you at? Down here. Oh, literally the planet we're right next to. We're just gonna call that Fauna Ridge. And playing Space Engineers has got me messed up. I'm used to a 6 axes of movement ship piloting now, so you can go straight up, straight down, strafe left, strafe right. And this is not at all like that. You just have a forward and backwards and left right. Instead of strafing. When I see your ads, Twitch looking out, not getting anything too exciting. Going for a moment while they're in ads. I hate those things. Alright, so we are supposed to be doing what? Fauna dense planet reached. Land on the planet surface. Check. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, we've got Twitch ads going for about another 15 seconds. We're just going to kind of hang out for a minute and let those folks get back with us. And we love you all. Thank you everybody for being here, for the likes and follows and subs. It means the world to us. We're just starting out and kind of getting this channel up and running off the ground, so we sure appreciate it. Looks like everybody's back with us now. Yeah, Screwball, I would just mention that volleyball's a lot of fun to watch. I enjoy watching it. It's a good time. I think I need to see about adjusting my ad settings. It's a brand new stream. We're figuring out the right balance of everything, and we just made affiliate at our 1 month mark, so we've got some. You'll find if you follow. I'm pretty sure you do follow us, but you'll find those new custom emotes that we built in there as well. And we've got some animated ones for subs, and so we're getting there. We're starting to kind of fill out the stream and the channel. I'm keeping up with everything on Discord and all of the games, and it's been fun and interesting. But yeah, the ad thing, I think I need to get into adjusting the frequency of that to some degree. Okay, tame wildlife with creature pellets. Locate creatures in the body. Yes, I'm aware of how to do that. What's the actual mission though? Oh, to tame 46 creatures. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, it said this is a fauna-dense planet, so it better be. There's a few down there. I wouldn't say it's dense by any means. He's not going to be easy to locate, is he? I should have creature pellets on me. Offer food. Oh, I do not. Well, let's make, I guess, like 50 of those. Where would those be under? I don't know. Wait. Consumables? What is this? Trade items, curiosities, consumables. There they are. And that's not what I meant to do. Alright, 10, 15. Can you not just hold this down? You gotta do it every time. Okay, 20, 25, 30, 35. Alternatively, the way to do this would have been to do this, and before you click it, adjust it right here. Like soza. Okay. Now we have all of the things. Where'd you go, buddy? You didn't look like you were a very fast critter. There you are. Oh, there you are. Yoink. So that gives us 1. Good deal. 1 out of 46. That's exciting. Oh my god, are they all tiny? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get back here. Okay, we're not going to be feeding that guy. What else does this planet got? Tiny crabs and prairie dogs, I guess, that pop up for about half a second. These are where's your herd, sir? I need all of you big, slow, easy to find and feed animals. Do you have 44 friends now? By any chance? Doesn't look like it, but we'll just feed all of the crabs, I guess. Hey, you're pretty big for your size. We've got a bunch of eyeballs too. The procedural generation is so crazy in the for all the animals and everything. It's nuts what they whatever the program has built. Where are you going, sir? Don't run. Look. See, you can make friends. Tell your friends. You're all we. Oh, a new fella. Aren't you something? Yes, you are. Yes, you are a something. Whoa. In God's creation. Oh, nothing? Not nothing in God's creation? That makes sense. Man, some people's kids. Where are we at? 7. Okay. It said fauna dense, but it doesn't appear to be incredibly dense. Oh, oh, oh. Easy, easy. Easy does it. Okay, there's some more of you guys. Why are y'all fuzzy? Y'all see that shit? It's just this animal. Like the ground he's standing on and the flowers are fine, but it's like the animal itself is out of focus. What are you? You're perpetual age, non-uniform gender, far-sighted, thesium-eating elephopenum. You're an elephapenum. Wow. You need to get your stuff together, sir. You need to focus. Focus. These things are nuts. What? No, I don't want any edible clusters, whatever. Just, Cool. Interact. Oh, recently fed. I already fed you. Where are we at? 12? Well, yay, we're 25% of the way through. What about you? Have I fed you? No. What about you? You look happy. You must have already been fed. Yes. Yes, you are. I'm going to go to a different spot here for a second and see if we can get away from all the guys we've already fed. I love this game, but I miss my Space Engineer's jetpack. Whoa, my... Oh, these things just spawned in. It looked like... I thought it was legs. Oh, I thought it was legs. That might be worth a clip. How do we do that? I haven't done that like once or twice. I don't even remember. I can do it on my encoder, but I know there's a way on my Twitch too. Oh, right there. Wait, that was not it. Can I do that? No, I'm not gonna do all that. Yeah, those looked like legs. I thought I landed like right under. I was like, what? Oh, good times. Good times. Memories. I saw somebody down here. There you are. Oh, it's you. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Sir? Are you hungry? Pardon me, ma'am? Ma'am? Okay, I didn't think so. I don't know if Is that a thing? Animals that you can scan, but not feed? Oh, well, yeah, birds, right? Like all the birds in the game. All the flying creatures that are they call them high flyers. The low-flying creatures you can tame and ride as a mount, but the high flyers you cannot. Oh, we were fauna dense around this place. Not what I would call dense fauna. Maybe we're just at the wrong part of the planet. No, that's all fauna dense, but I guess that's why it's got a good reward. Of course, that's why I give you the Quicksilvers. Hello, ma'am. Figured with the pink head, you know. So lovely. Hey, is that a Gravitino ball on this planet? Oh, a strawberry. The strawberries taste like strawberries. I may be misquoting that. Look, y'all have friends. Yes. Bring your other friends. Where is everybody? Where's that? What's that question mark? Why is there? Oh, it's you. Where'd you go? Ooh. Hello, hello. Hello, red dot. Hello. Don't disappear. Tell me your secrets. Gotcha. Did not even look in the sky yet. Amateur night, I tell you. Alright, let's make sure we're zoomed out all the way. Check the skies. Looks like it was just that guy. Alright, so where's the question mark weirdo prairie dog thing? Why do you have a question mark on it? Chad, you all know why it does that? An animal you can't feed that is a ground animal that gave me a question mark and told me to tag it. I mean, should I shoot it? I can't feed it, which means I can't tame it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try to shoot it right after I feed these guys. Oh, no, don't run, don't run. It's okay, we can be friends. Get out of my way. You have to catch your child. Okay. Where'd the big fella go? There's no way a huge red fuzzy cow just disappeared. Okay. Oh, and it was the green non-fuzzy cow. Oh, you've been recently fed already. Get out of here. No second helpings. Okay. see. Oh, you know what? One of these beams is made to take... I think it's the animus beam. Yeah. This is made to take organic matter and turn it into solaron. What is it? We'll find out in a second. Did I get him? Yes, fragmented qualia. That's what it does. Looks like this animus beam also is a mining beam. I don't think I hit that. But yeah, it gives you these fragmented qualia out of organic metal, which is in our starship somehow? No, could be. It's got to be in our pockets. There it is. Fragmented qualia, soul fragment. That's right. It takes the soul out of that little prairie dog. A pattern, no more than a mere waveform, etched into the surface of a tiny metallic shard. This fragment of data represents a recording of the electrical impulses running across a neural network. Many fragments would be required to recreate any sensible experience. Okay, so that little animal is now back. Are you the same guy? Do you really run faster than I do? Yeah, no, come here. Thank you. I'm glad I chased you. Okay, how are we doing? 21 out of 46. Oh, this is a painful mission. Their definition of fauna dense and my definition are the same. I mean, fauna dense means like there's another one. This is flora dense. This scene is flora dense. There's a lot of flora here. This is not fauna dense. If all of these plants were an animal, then you could say this planet is fauna dense. I'm about to run out of toxic charge, and I had 3 of those things that were all down to the bottom. Hey, grab me. There always appears to at least be 2 of you guys, so maybe if I could just keep finding crabs, we'll only have to do it like 12 more times. Let's take the high ground. Get him up the high. What was that? 2 crabs. Look at that. I guess maybe I'm overlooking the crabs, and it is kind of dense, fauna dense. I don't think so, though. I say it does not qualify. That was another one of those prairie dog hedgehog guys. Uh-oh. That was a bad place to run out of jetpack at. I fell into the crack. At least I didn't fall all the way down. I was able to land on this little shelf here. So, let's go. What is that? Yeah. Thought it was something cooler. This game does not seem to have the dynamic of many survival crafting games. Copper is like the choke point, you know? You always need more copper. Hey, little guy. Hey, big guy. Are you even paying attention to your child? Back there got some stranger giving it treats and you're just walking away. Weird. Not all members of the animal kingdom are as good of parents as humans. Actually, not all humans are as good of parents as humans. Ooh, a red dot. What are you? And how many more red dots do we have on this planet? Oh, are you upright? Look at you. You're pretty cool. Juvenile asymptotic. Cold-blooded, eats worms. Well, it's about to eat a creature pellet. You typically only play this game if there's a big update or a new expedition. We already have 1,600 plus hours. Jeez. Yeah, I do love the game, but I haven't had that much time to. I have more time now. Obviously, that's why I'm doing the streaming thing. But traditionally, I really just haven't had that kind of time. And I seem to get tugged left and right between different games too. So I really get into one. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do in this game, and then you see something. It's like, oh wow, we gotta try that. And then you've got two games that there's so much to do in. So I currently have like several that I could spend. I mean, if this were the only game in my library and I just had to play this anytime I wanted to play a game, that's fine. I'd be okay with that. Why can't I feed you, sir? What are you even here for? What is your purpose? What is your task? Ask yourself, look in the mirror. What are you even doing here? Just trolling is not an answer. It is not an acceptable answer for the factory. Just throw you out back. Forgot what I was looking for a second. Looking past all those green. Getting a little. Whoa, wait a minute. What are these? What are these? Hold on. Do I know what these are? It's not night. Oh, it is sodium nitrate. I guess it's the lighting on this planet. It looks green instead of yellow. Alright, let's get back to our mining beam. Guess I'll go ahead and grab this carbon while we're right here. That's just too cool and pretty to leave laying around. Ooh, an ammo. Ooh, another step closer to the end of this mission. We've got to have something to do with the settlement by now. So, do you have max settlements, and are they all S-class and everything, or you would probably you may really appreciate some of the bases we've created. Or do you enjoy building, or I know you said you're in this one for the exploration mostly. I enjoy it all, but for me, the pleasure, the joy in games is building, especially anything with any kind of engineering or physics or mechanics involved. I enjoy that stuff. I don't enjoy so much the strictly logistical, building games like to be fair, I haven't played Factorio, or Factorium, or Satisfactory, any of those, but they don't, I don't know, they don't grab me. I might really like Satisfactory. I've had it on my wish list for a long time, but I've already fed you, okay. But yeah, things that are, especially like anything that's top down, I like to be immersed in an open world. You haven't played much since the new settlement system, so I've gone through the fully upgrade settlements. I'm usually playing other games, yeah. I'm trying to do a bit of a variety, and I've played, it feels like a week of spent. What was going on with the light? Oh, hello. Anyway, I've been, I just thought I want to try to mix it up a little bit is all. I've had a lot of fun building in several different games, and so I have a couple friends, mostly my wife and my sister, the two women I trust most in life, have been telling me for a long time that, man, this stuff's really cool that you put together, and some of the ideas you have and stuff. You really ought to, and I watch, Twitch, so they say you really ought to stream this stuff. I think you'd be good at it. I think it's just because I like talking, mostly, to be honest with you. But so here we are. I went ahead and I'm in this unique situation in life that I'm in at the moment and at this time. So here we are, playing a streamer on TV. Not actually a streamer. I just played one. But we have had some really great support. Excuse me. I was just gonna keep walking, bro. Yeah, the support's been really good in my personal life as well as here on the platform. Lots of kind words, lots of good tips and help, and It was very rough at first. If anyone were to go back and watch some of the first vlogs, pretty sure that I'm not muted on my mic now. I've done like at least an hour of stream on mute before, so that's fun, talking to myself the whole time. But we're working it out. We've got some background track going and some scenes and getting to all the things. One thing though is I'm supposed to have timed messages set up, and they're clearly, I don't think they're working, but you know, they say stuff like we appreciate you being here, and they talk about lurkers, and they talk about sorry, I gotta focus there, one thing at a time. Oh, the question mark is that saying for this mission here's a thing you can feed? Because that one question mark was on the little prairie dog thing, and it did not let me feed that guy. Interesting. I had not noticed that before. And I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, the new settlement thing, I think it's cool that you can have more than just the one, you know. That got a little stale. And I like the overhaul that they've done where you can upgrade all the buildings. Hey, can I feed you? Feed? You want a treat? You want a treat? You want a treat? Alright, bye. You know what? He's this planet's version of the burrowing, the little groups of they kind of, I don't know what you call them, little knife-looking things that go, you know, they go on a wave in and out of the ground, and they just fly past you real quick. It's hard to get a scan on them. I think that guy is this planet's version of those. You can't interact with them at all. They're there to scan, you know, like the high flyers. It is a little cheeky though, because if you're scanning for creatures to feed, he shows up and he ain't hungry. I wonder if there's subterranean in. How many, what have I scanned here, by the way? Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, 6 out of 9, so there's 3 more animals on this planet we have not scanned. I wonder if they are subterranean or aquatic. I don't think I've even seen any water. There's something down here. Oh, this guy again? This guy. This guy right here. I think it's, yeah, it's the same guy every time, isn't it? And I don't think we've even seen any water here, have we? So playing other games, what other games do you like to play as well? I like, well, I mean, you can see it there on my Twitch page, but I do like No Man's Sky, but I also like any kind of survival game that you can build in, crafting and building. So, Space Engineers 2, I like Enshrouded, I like Green Hell, believe it or not. It's a very rough one, but it's got a neat building system, I think, and crafting system. I guess I'll hit this since I'm standing right here, but I've done so many thousand of them, it feels like I don't even stop. Yeah, what up? They're all just kind of passing me by. Imperion Galactic Survival is another that made upon. It's similar to Space Engineers. Stationeers also is another one. They're not all in space though, I promise. Oh look, there's another one of those. These guys are much more rare than the other animals on this planet. I might think about adopting him. He's pretty cool looking, but oh, are you the same one? You're really rare. I'm pretty sure my companion, pretty sure I'm full of companions. My companion register. Page 1 of 3. Oh. Shoot, I've got all kinds of room for more companions. That means I can crack this egg, huh? I've been carrying around this egg for so long because I didn't think that I had. I think they've expanded the companions, right? I swear that my companion register was full like a long time ago. Look, there you go. What are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm on the starship again. Sorry about the ring in there. Alright, let's see what's in the egg. We've got about 30 more minutes. I wonder why I thought my companion register was full. Uh-huh. And yet, creatures, companion register. What am I missing here? Oh. Clearly I'm missing the lock right there. 20,000 nanites? Ouch! I mean, okay. Alright, where'd that guy go? Better not lose him now that I've done that. Is that you right there? No, that's a flower blowing in the wind. I don't want to go too far from... There you are. I didn't want to go too far from this spot because he didn't look like he moved very fast. And I would definitely lose him. Hey buddy, you want to be our friend? We could be friends? Sheesh, you're bad. Yes. Ratty. Okay. You can have one of those. And be happy. I'm gonna back up a little bit. You are a little intimidating and large. Oh wait, are we on all fours now? I'm riding? Let me get my third person, my TPP back out. Where's it at? Settings, right? Right there? Okay. No, we are. Alright, how fast can you go? Let's go. Full speed. This guy. Have you seen this guy before? Oh, I wanted you to jump, not me. Come here. This is top speed. I do like companions because you can ride them to traverse and scan at the same time. If you're looking for a particular ore deposit or something, you get a flying companion. And in fact, okay, sir, take care. In fact, something a bit like one of these. Oh, that's not how you call them, is it? You call them. Oh, I'm about to be out of things again. Or I already was. Okay. You summon them here at the end. Yes, here we go. Companions. Back. Next set. Yeah, you. Okay, so now we can freely move around and scan while you're moving, as opposed to well, they have Corvettes in the game now, so this is an obsolete technique. But yeah, I used to like it a lot because there's no other way to do that. You can't like travel across the surface and look for that deposit you're looking for. If you don't see one within range of you, then you just have to hop in your ship, fly a little bit, land, and hop out and scan again, you know? So, a new region. Alright, is this region fauna dense? Because we still have to feed... Oh, wow, we're almost there, chat. We got 2 more treats. We have plenty of times. We'll go back to our settlement and see what's next on the agenda there. Thought I'd just kind of look for an aminal, but there we go. I didn't see any with my own eyes. Uno más. Uno más animalius. That's Latin French for you. This is my guy, right? Is that, or is that another? No. Oh, it's gotta be a new one because mine was like way back there. Okay, we did it! It was so easy too, let me tell you. Let's go to the anomaly and get paid. Deploy solar sails. Engage. There's a delay. That's nothing to see here. I feel like there was some autophage bits, maybe that I hadn't completed. I don't know. I mean, I have the staff. And the multi-tool's pretty good if I recall. It's an S-class, almost 7,500 damage potential, 1,200 scanner range. Could do a lot of improvement there, but I mean, gosh, how do you? You know, look at all these upgrades I have. Well, I guess you could do an upgrade that focus your upgrades on scan radius improvements. I've focused my upgrades on money. I haven't been doing it today on stream, but anytime you land, you scan everything with a question mark or a red dot. You scan everything, and you put these modules like this in here, and man, you get so much money in no time. So yeah, it's pretty good staff, multi-tool staff. And I have like the body parts, and I don't know if there's anything from that we're missing. Aren't those in here somewhere? Or is it just, it's in the appearance modifier? That's right. Alright, well, let's get paid and get back to our settlement. Complete mission. Yes, please. Excelente. I like that they added the teleporter at the bottom of this for the people that couldn't jetpack up there, I guess, or something. I know some players had a hard time with it, and honestly, until you upgrade your jetpack quite a bit, it's hard to jetpack up there. So I think that's why they did it. But all right, we are. I guess we'll hit here first because it's the one that had a very short. This is the new settlement, so this one has like 20-minute construction windows as it's building modules. The other settlement is our more established settlement. I built a large base right next to it, and that one it's taken like an hour and a half to upgrade modules from A class to S class. So we're working on it. I just think it's neat that you can control what your settlement produces now. If you need some of this or some of that, you just change, have your settlement produce it. I'm not sure if there's a cap on the number of settlements you can have either. Really let me know if you do or if there is. For some reason, I kind of wanted to say that it's two, that you could have two now, but maybe it's just multiple or more than one. Alright, visitor, who are you and what do you want? Settler Mabawik has demanded an audience. It's not a good start, sir. Our medics indicate they are suffering a fever. Okay, well, that's understandable. They say only this, 16, 16, 16. Okay, he's not gonna make it. They ask only for a bauble in return for their troubles. Yes, of course we will assist you. 8,660 units isn't really a bauble, but yeah, we'll help you out. We're in debt up to our eyeballs, but it hadn't stopped America, not going to stop ballot bills. Alright, one of these buildings right out here nearby no, it wasn't near the office, it was in the opposite. Oh, this is such a small settlement, we are in the opposite corner already. What was the building we were working on here? One of these should have like a big green check mark on it or a big red X on it or something. Where was it? Oh, was it this one? It was this one first, but then I had something else going after that. Huh. One of these doors is not like the others. These doors needs an upgrade. Not you. I'm trying to be somewhat methodical about this search. Not you. Go around the perimeter and then check not you, check the center. Aha. Winner, winner. Cosmic dinner. Okay. Reopen building. We're gonna upgrade this standard dwelling to a techno pad. Okay. Sounds fancy. Sounds expensive. Upgrade it to B class. So on this settlement, if I remember, it's been so long, but if I remember right, from the first settlement, it was a pretty long, drawn out. Happiness decreased. I mean, by 0%, so that's good, but we added room for a citizen. I mean, come on. Where's our office? There it is. I think maybe we'll just do the office and then we'll know which one next time when we come back. Upgrade to B class. Okay. So, wait, where's my door? Oh, right. It's under construction. I can come in. Oh no, I did not think that out very well. When a building is under construction, you can't use it. So, yep. So now I don't have a teleporter in this system. And I'm stuck behind the construction barriers. Let me out, let me out. You zig, I'll zag. Now we teleported to get here, so it is going to be interesting getting back. I guess we just need to, you know what I'm going to do it down here. Actually, it's a little quicker. I'm going to go ahead and summon our freighter, like so. And it's got a teleporter of its very own. Better jam onto that thing and into the other settlement. Very good, sir. Oh, wow, I really got up here, didn't I? Or he really got down there for me. That's a good view of the fleet, though, isn't it? It's a pretty good view. The screening. For the wrong part of the anchor there. It was working out great until it all came to a fiery end. Alright, which one? There you are. I wish we could put, I feel like there's a way you can glitch them, but I wish natively we could put teleporters on our Corvettes. I've got a pretty fun Corvette. It's nothing like amazing. I just kind of barely got into the Corvette update. I need to get back. That's probably what we should have been doing on stream today, is build Corvettes. Okay. New Ripton. Let's go. But yeah, it's a good one. It handles well. It's got a lot of firepower, a lot of storage room. It gets the wife and I from A to B. It's red. Love you, honey. She'll watch this at some point, maybe, potentially. But yeah, I don't mind red. I'm just not as emphatic as she is about it. Okay, settlement management. Let's go. Personal Judgment Assistant. The settlement achieved 81% of its citizen happiness targets in this cycle, thanks to the synchronized drinks pump. Our brave workers ensured its continued operation after a runaway slime incursion, and our leading thinkers feel a token of appreciation may be appropriate. Excuse me. So we can grant a holiday and increase citizen happiness and settlement debt, or we can award a bonus and increase citizen happiness and decrease our productivity. I think I'd rather just increase the debt. That's easier to pay off. If we decrease productivity, that's a permanent effect, and 4% is better than 3% for happiness. So we're going to go with the E option, grant a holiday. Yay, you're all so happy. We're getting pretty close to time to end out here, actually. That is complete. That looks very good. Oof. The autonomous nutrition module is going to now be a B-class agricultural production. Let's go. And next. How about you? Where's your terminal building? Wouldn't be upstairs, would it? There it is. A palatial dwelling, wow. And this one is a B class. Oh wait. A B class. Oh yeah, we're going B to A, not A to S. Oof. Okay. And we'll do another week of upgrading a different time. Alright, so that'll be ready in, what, an hour? 2 hours. So it was an hour, an hour and a half, and now 2 hours. Outstanding. We are at New Ripton now, right? So we can go home. Yes, there she is. There's that fine jewel of the settlement. What is this? Is this a stage? Oh, it's a fishing pond. Well, that's cool. Can we fish in the fishing pond? Y'all seen this? I didn't know there was a fishing pond in your settlement. Alright, just as the sun comes up too, that's good. Also, I forgot how to fish in this game, so hopefully we can catch this guy. Okay. There's nothing to that, you just click and hold. Okay. Ooh, a hypnotic octopus. B-class, but that's still cool. If you will. Alright, now I'm going to pop back onto my back porch where it all started here. And have a little seat. I've only got a few minutes left, so I'm going to pop over and see who else might be on right now, and who we can raid out to. If anyone has any recommendations or requests, I'm more than happy. I'm going to try to find another family-friendly streamer. Let's see where. All right, let's go find somebody. I just want to thank everybody again for popping in and lurking and hanging out. Appreciate it more than I could say. You guys are the best, absolute legends. And I think somehow I have my own mic. I don't have my mic cued to me, but I am hearing an echo in my headphones, so that will be something to check out for next time. Get back over here, and who is doing what? Well, we have Gemma playing Sea of Thieves. I think everybody likes that. It's a Tree is playing, I don't know what Hidden Around the World is. Let's see. Maybe we can just pop over to some Sea of Thieves with Gemma. If you don't know Gemma Foxhong, she's a very positive, high energy, family friendly streamer that often plays Sea of Thieves. She plays some Fortnite as well. So I think we're going to pop over and say hey to her. So if you guys want to hang out and say hey, maybe we can throw up a, how would I do this? We're going to do our best here and throw up a little raid. Maybe you can copy this, put it into chat. Thank you for your patience, and this will all get smoother as time goes by, I'm sure. So there's that, hopefully, if that pops up. Double check. Yeah. So we can copy that and pop that into the raid here. Let's see if we can get that complete. And here we go. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, everybody.